Hello. Hello, people, and welcome back again. Just back in the last few minutes to Story Mode, another Righty Gaming YouTube channel. Hello and welcome in. Cursed! Did I fix it? Just because the old stream is gonna go away, and this one is gonna take its place. I'm gonna start fresh. We're gonna start over. Hello, VOD watchers. We just had some technical difficulties. I went live. My settings, I guess, were a little cray-cray, and so I had to kill the first stream to reset my settings and start a fresh stream. So hopefully everything's working for everybody now. I did adjust some settings that did get changed earlier today, and yeah, so we're starting fresh. VOD watchers coming to check out the stream after I am live. I appreciate the views so much. They add up, they help so much push me towards goals of monetization and generally just spreading the love. It helps me to spread the love. The more of you watch and the more of you like, YouTube will actually spread my content across its vast platform even more so. So thank you so much. You guys contribute so much. And definitely drop some comments on the video after the fact if you guys want to say hi and or drop a comment to tell me something good. Curse is back. Ara is back. Kathleen is back. We lost Thunderstriken. I'm so sad. I'm also sad I couldn't drop a fresh link for you guys in the old live chat very quickly. So thank you for finding the new stream. And yeah, also I had to change the links in the Discord channels that I promo myself in. So yeah, whoo, get excited. Technical difficulties. So yeah, tell me something good, you guys. I'm gonna be clicking some buttons, so I really need you guys to jump in. Also, I don't have a comment bar in my chat via OBS, and I don't understand that because I would like to be able to comment in my own chat, aka drop links and stuff. And I cannot do that, and I'm not sure how to fix it. So, if you guys could help me out. None of you are official mods, and I can't afford to pay any of you, but yeah, if you guys can drop links as needed, that would be amazing if you guys could help me out with that. I just don't want to leave anybody hanging that might pop into chat. I should have what we need. Okay, sorry, I am hopping right back into my studio, please. Studio, please. So I can get this failed live stream out of here. So, I'm taking it that you guys, everything's working now. I take it everything's working. I'm just gonna delete this old stream so it doesn't confuse anybody about what's going on. Ooh, I went to the farmer's market and have delicious baked goods. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. I would like some baked goods. Perfection. Okay, good. Everything sounds okay and looks okay. Oh, I'm so nervous now. There's a whole long story about adjustments I'm having to make to OBS, basically to multi-stream, because, you guys, I am currently scheduled to live stream on the Steam homepage for the Duran's Folk Return to Moria DLC release, which is coming very soon, and we'll talk about that when we're done talking about something good. It is Friday, I know. Something good. The Mass Effect Collaboration Expedition with No Man's Sky is live. I can play it in real time, and I'm so excited. I'm so happy for you. I don't know how many times I can say I'm excited or that's exciting, but I'm very, very excited for you. I love that for you. I love that for you. Okay, I'm kind of getting things sorted. I'm here for you guys. So exciting. Yeah, it's Friday. I know. And you know what's funny? I just had a 3-day work week this week because of my long weekend last weekend. And man, though, I was like ready for the end of work. I'm getting soft. I'm getting soft in my old age. I can't handle it anymore. Life? What is she? What is she? Kathleen, you've been enjoying ACNH and playing it day by day. I love that. You're not playing Return to Moria. You're not hashtag getting to the gate so that you're ready for the Dirt's expansion. You're not 8,000% obsessed with Return to Moria. I'm so offended. No, that's exciting. I did post, and it was weird because I couldn't post it the way I wanted to, but I did drop a post in the community tab because I was thinking maybe maybe I need to restart my island before the update. You guys know how I feel about it. But maybe I should. My resident services is too close to the airport, and it's also not centered, which is what I was going for. And it's so hard to tell when you're rolling maps, like the actual measurements of stuff, because you just have that image, right? And you have to kind of guess where the tiles are going to fall. So I can always, like, resident services is lined up to the airport, like if you look at it as the chunk of the airport. But if you were trying to measure just from the walkway, like up to the front of resident, you guys know me and my symmetry. So anyways, like I can finagle it right now, but I'm also kind of like, it'd be nice to have a little more space around resident services to work with. So yeah, I don't know. I honestly, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell how much I'm going to engage with the new ACNH content. I know that sounds crazy because like it was my whole life for so long, but I'm just wondering how much it's gonna suck me in and how much it's not, you know what I mean? So I don't know how much work to put into it on the front end, but yeah, so if you guys, I saw some likes on it, and I guess that's a fair way to say like yes. It's a question, so I wanted to post it as a poll, but the images that I had, like it didn't work with the way I was trying to post it with the graphic, so like a comment would be really great to go in there and be like, yes, restart it, or like, hey, just sit tight, because you guys know how I feel. And I have worked my butt off since I restarted this island like a year ago or something now, or more than that. I've done so much work just getting access to everything again and then stocking myself up. And I have Zelda and I have Potter on the island again. And I just tore down the Halloween obstacle course, trying to flatten the island, right? And then I organized my inventory between the 3 players' accounts. Like, I just did all this work, and I'm like, I don't want to restart. You guys know how I feel about it. But if I did restart, we could do a whole little YouTube series about it. We could do the rolling, on a live stream. And then we could do, like, the race to 5 stars and all of that stuff. So it's like a thought in my head. So if you guys really, I'm sure you do, want me to do it, just drop a comment on that post for me. But let me tell you guys something good. So it's Friday. Agreed that that's really good. I'm trying to think. And I don't want people to always feel like it has to be some really big deal. It never has to be like, oh, I got a new job, or like, I met a celebrity, or I won the lottery. It doesn't have to be that. It could be something really simple, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like something really simple and good in my life right now. I don't know. Christmas is coming, I guess. Christmas is coming, I guess. I guess that's a good thing. Okay, so this year, you guys know how I feel about Christmas. I love it. And I've been married for a decade now to a man who refuses to acknowledge the existence of Christmas until after Thanksgiving. And it's been this ongoing thing back and forth, but overall it's about compromise, right? So I get the entire month of December. It's not like he's like, you can't celebrate Christmas until the day of. I get the whole month of December. I grew up in a household where like the tree went up in November and it stayed up through January. Like, that's what I'm used to. It's the holiday season. Plus, I've worked in retail and customer service for so many years that I'm wired for that early Christmas stock, like putting everything out, and like Starbucks just dropped their holiday menu yesterday, and all the stores are stocked full of decor and everyone's putting everything out, and it's like November 5th or 7th or whatever day it is. And it's like I have that in my blood too. So my instincts, my spirit, my holiday spirit, my Christmas spirit will rise in a moment, but I have to squash it. I have to not engage. I have to like actively avoid all of the stuff surrounding me, so that I don't get excited for the holiday and like the fake. I love it. I love the fakeness. I love the commercialism. I love the fantasy. Like, I don't care that it's fake. I don't care that like Santa's not real and everyone's evil and like corporations are trying to kill us all. Like, I don't care, because the narrative, the image that's being put forth is always still such a positive one, and I just want to buy into it. I just want to have a season where like stuff just kind of feels good, and we can like pretend that the world is a better place than it is. So anyways, I digress. I love the holidays. I love it. I don't care if it's fake. I understand, but like I'm all about it. So anyway, what's good is that my husband cares and loves me very much, and he wants me to be happy. So the compromise that he has struck, I think last year I technically had this option, but he said, you know what? You can do whatever you want in your room. So the room that I'm in right now, excuse me, this is technically the spare bedroom. It's also where all the cat stuff is, but it's also my little streaming office thing. And you guys know the setup. Actually, the three of you in chat are like intimately familiar with my setup. But this room up here, myself, he's like, do what you want. You want to put up a tree? Put it in your room. You want to hang lights? Put it in your room. Hey, Axe, welcome in. Tell me something good, Axe Beard. Tell me something good, damn it. So I'm just kind of waiting. I feel a little bit freer. I feel like I can do that. Like, and then I can engage in, like, I was thinking about making a Christmas island and maybe doing a Christmas event, you know, because we did a Halloween one. So I'm like, oh, I can touch all of the, I can like time travel to where it's snow on the ground, and I can touch all the Christmas DIYs and stuff in Animal Crossing, and like, I feel kind of free. Thank you so much, Cursed. You're the best. Yeah, let me shout out Axebeard appropriately here in a second. But yeah, so like now I'm just kind of I don't have to suppress and I don't have to hide from all of the holiday stuff that's kind of crushing me right now. And actually, I've been poking around. I was in Target the other day, and they were kind of setting up their holiday section. I'm looking for like little tidbits, like little pieces of decor that I'm like, oh, I could put that on my desk and just have this pretty little Christmas thing on my desk or whatever. And yeah, so I'm excited because when the mood strikes, when it hits, it hasn't hit yet, but when it does, I don't have to fight it. I don't have to suppress it. I just have to isolate it in my space. In my space. And it's great. So that's something good. So I'm kind of in that place right now where I'm just kind of waiting for it to hit, right? And it feels very fall right now. It doesn't feel like Christmas right now. It feels so, it's like rainy and cold, and the leaves are changing, and I'm still smelling, like putting the cinnamon wax melts in. Like, it's all very like, you know, it's still very fall. It's very Thanksgiving right now. So anyways, that'll be my something good. Holy cannolis. I'll stop telling stories now and actually catch up with my chat, because you guys, are you resetting your island? You restart an island. I know I'm rolling for a new one January 15th. You're gonna wait? You're gonna wait, Aura? Why? Do what makes you happy? As that NPC says all the time, you gotta do what makes you happy. I didn't see it, so I'll go look now, but now is the time to restart, so you've time to get yourself back to 3 stars, etc. Yeah. I've been working on this new island late September, so I've been enjoying the slow play. Oh, gotcha. I agree with Cursed. Okay. You did get a new job. Okay, so yeah, we'll address the restarting of the island. I'm knocking the idea around in my head. We can do that. We could put it on the channel. I'm sure Axebeard would love to watch some quality Animal Crossing content. And kind of like give into that and like do the whole, race to 3 to 5 stars or something. I'm trying so hard not to get sucked into all the drama on YouTube of like all the creators that I love so much, and all respect to them, because they're killing it and they are successful and I am not. But all of the like hype and people really jumping on it to like try to like cash in on all the hype around the update right now. So it's like multiple creators being like, you have to do this before the update, and what you need to do, oh my god, and like the update is coming, oh, I'm not ready, and like just all the drama, right? Like the melodrama about it. So I'm trying not to get sucked into that. But it would make sense. It would make sense to start a new island, to get it to at least to 3 stars, if not 5 stars, and go restock everything, get like max bells off of Treasure Island, like just basically be ready and have a blank slate, unless I decide, I want to turn it into something even before the update. So anyway, I'm rolling it around in my head. Go to the community tab, put your opinion on that post. Thank you. The end of that story. Good Lord. Congratulations, Aura. I was going to ask you if you had started your new position yet. I was also going to ask Cursed if her additional staff has hit the floor in a good way. Hit the floor in a good way, not in a bad way. And that things, like, it'll probably still be very chaotic to transition people in and get everybody trained up, but is that process beginning for you? Because I really want you to, like, not have to work your butt off for the rest of your life. Santa isn't real. I'm so sorry. Neither is goodwill toward men. Peace on earth and goodwill toward men. That's not real either. But I love pretending that it is. I love it. I love the holidays too, Kathleen. Huzzah. I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited. Axebeard is in the house. Axebeard shouting out, building the craziest stuff right now. So cool, so intricate, so complicated. Like, really impressive, but just like, whoa, buddy, I'll never build like that because I just don't have the brain power. But Axe is building with Jubo right now. They're messing around with some concepts for preparing for the expansion and getting NPCs into Return to Moria and all of that. And I've been able to catch a couple streams this week, which has been really fun for me. I've been working, unfortunately, so I have to like drive. So it's one of those, you know, I'm just listening. But for the most part, throwing as much sass in the chat as I can safely, but also listening. And Axebeard shouted me out, and I got like 5 subscribers in the last 2 days. So I'm totally going to give Axe the credit for that. I don't know, but I'm just grateful. So thank you for the return shout out, Axe, because I did gain a little chunk of subscribers, a couple of usernames that I recognized as well. So appreciate that. Returning the shout out as always. Go check out Axebeard on YouTube. Really cool builds, really fun challenges, like the opposite of me, where I'm just kind of surface level playing the game and kind of just getting through it and not really digging deeply. Like Axe like digs the deepest and figures out all of the things and can get you really detailed information. And if you're that type of player, Axebeard is a great source for you for content for this game, because I'm going to continue to be like a casual player of it. But yeah, so go check out Axebeard on YouTube. Curse is the best, dropping links in the chat for me because OBS just won't let me do it. It will not let me do it. Dress up your room and send me pics. I don't know how crazy it's gonna get. It might be like just a little tree. I actually have a tabletop tree in the garage that I usually put on the kitchen counter. So maybe I'll just bring that up here. And I have a little battery powered string lights on it and stuff. But I'll take whatever I do. I'll take pictures. I'll share. I'll share. Okay. Hold on. I'm almost caught up. Meanwhile, it's rainy and hot here. Cold and rainy for me. Oh, you guys. Relating back to AC&H. No, I'm done talking about it. Actually, probably January 1st, I'll try to re-roll. Okay, yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, I like that plan, Ara. I would go with that one. Yeah. And then for the time change, when I start at 6 o'clock, am I starting later for you guys or earlier, or does it all balance out in the end? Because we're 2 hours apart now. So it's probably like 7 because we've been talking for so long. So it's 6:30 now. So it's like 8:30. Wait. No, I can't number. Anyway, am I earlier for you guys or later, or is it balancing out? That's my question. I'm not going to do math because it'll break my brain and we won't get anything done tonight. Gosh, people are seriously hyping on AC&H. It's almost saturation to the point of not wanting to engage for me. Yeah, I'm like, settle down. Well, which they shouldn't, because they're doing it right. They play the game, and I just don't like to play the YouTube game where it's like, I'm just gonna do the stuff that gets attention, but it's not me, and it's not something that's really that important to me. Now, what's cool is that these particular creators have actually been playing AC&H, and they were definitely part of that community, you know, a couple years ago when it was like the biggest deal ever. So it's not like they're necessarily being fake, but like pushing the ticket and like really just getting this content out, like everyone reacting to the thing, and then yeah, everybody being like, you gotta do the things, and everyone like doing the deep dive on the trailer, trying to find all the stuff, which I was listening back to our Halloween episode today because I need to figure out to cut that video and get that video posted with the troll fight and all that, so I have all that to do. So I was re-listening to it, and I still can't catch the arch that you're talking about, Curse. I still can't catch it in the trailer, but yeah, like everybody's doing the exact same content, and it's all just like really melodramatic, but they're doing it right. They're technically doing the right thing, and that's my whole point, is that they're not doing anything wrong or being bad people, but like the whole game just gives me the ick. The whole thing just is kind of like, ugh, like here comes the RTM update. I'm genuinely excited about it. I'm gonna stream on the Steam homepage most likely. I'm going to play it with you guys. We're going to, explore the expansion. I'm hyped for that, so I keep talking about it, all of that. Speaking of which, let's get out of this screen. Let's do this thing. And so it's, like, very natural, and it feels, and I don't feel like I'm overhyping, or I didn't even do the get to the gate thing, technically, and, all this stuff. So anyways, I just don't like to play the game, but if you do play the game, you're going to draw that audience. So they're doing the right thing, technically, but it just gives me the ick. It gives me the ick. Okay, hold on. Too many things to say. Just chatting. Is this our coffee chat? Should I bring back the coffee chat? Tell me something good has become coffee chat. Just today. We have so much to catch up on. But you know what? It's fine because it's Friday. And we can stream for however. It was a rough one. We haven't really gotten started yet. We can just go. And we've got to go. We've got to get a lot done tonight. Okay. I'm keen for it, but it's over there. AK months away. Yeah. I know nothing about AC. I'd watch a bit. Axe, you'd be bored out of your mind, I'm pretty sure. Although you do love building. It's a little too cute for you, I think. But, you know, maybe I don't know you as well as I think I do. Job, no idea. I'm on leave this month and I go back to fight. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I'm so happy for you. I forgot you were on leave for a whole month. Yes, they start on Wednesday. It's amazing. They're so switched on. I still do 10-hour days because I'm a crazy person, but it's a different vibe. When you choose it instead of it being forced on you, it's always different, yeah. Kathleen, I've calculated it out. If I do what I do for classes, I can graduate next. Graduate? Dang, girls. Killing it. Killing it. Congratulations. Do you feel comfortable sharing what your major, I'm doing that in quotes with my fingers, what your major is? Or like what the classes are for? I'm curious. You don't have to share if you don't want to. You can always DM me. But I'm really curious to know what the overall like degree, if I can even call it that. I don't really understand like, because Marcus just did a certification course and it felt like he was taking classes. So, but his was just certification for like UX design stuff. And so it was like a different thing. So if you're comfortable sharing, I would love to know more, but you can also DM me if you don't want to share in the live chat. I think AC is on the Switch. Yeah. Is it low speed? Maybe it would be good to test my new one-handed controller. It is very much, you set your own pace. It's so similar actually in structure to Return to Moria, sans the combat and sans the extent of your world. So it's very much like you start the game and then you have these objectives, and the objectives exist so that you can unlock abilities that you can use in the game. And so you kind of get these little objectives in Animal Crossing is what we're talking about. You get these little objectives and you have to like put in the work, and you can do it as designed, and you have to literally live kind of each day. You have to take one day at a time, and it's real time. So you can only do so many things within one day. So it's very slow paced, and I kind of hate that part of it. But if you're a spicy player, as most people are, you can time travel. You can manipulate your Switch to set it to the further date and all that stuff. So like I do that. I time travel in the game. And you can kind of accelerate your progress a little bit if you're trying to get through it quickly. So you really set your pace, but once you get everything unlocked and you achieve all of your objectives, and the NPCs are like, you know what, I got nothing else for you. It's up to you now. You basically have an island. You have this landscape, and you unlock the ability to terraform it. So you can build water features, rivers, lakes. You can build cliffs, you can build walls, you can literally mold like down to the terraforming. And then there's a bunch of items kind of similar to RTM, where you're given specific build items. They're all very real core though. Like there are actually castle walls and towers and stuff, which are a little bit similar to the RTM build materials. So you could build a little castle if you wanted to, but most of it's like couches and tables and chairs and like furniture and accessories and like all this stuff. So depends on how much you actually enjoy building and a little bit of a different flavor. I heard you say on stream, I think it was today, that you actually haven't built in any other games like you have in RTM. So I wonder if it would have enough for you. It's very self-motivated at that point, just like Endgame for Return to Moria as of right now before the expansion. Endgame comes and it's like, okay, clean and build and design and just make this island into whatever you want it to be, kind of like restore the mines and stuff. So it's actually on a very basic level, it's very similar. Why is Nightbot freaking out? I'll catch up. Okay, hold on. It's a sandbox game where you're building, decorating, growing flowers. 5 subs, that's great. I'm glad you've stopped by and joined in the chat. Always appreciate the stats. I do what I can. Yeah, 85. We're at 85 now, like in the last couple days. Later for me, and it's great. Excellent. That makes me so happy. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. Meanwhile, I got up at 8 a.m. expected to start at 9. Oh, no. Yeah, no math, Kathleen. No. I meant to catch a random stream for another game. Oh, that's why you got up. Gotcha. Dagnall's analysis of a 3.0 update, it was interesting at least. Yeah, I'm not, like, against people, just like with John Paul, and that's the whole reason John Paul did his little video, was to kind of, like, share these little secrets, like who's gonna catch what, you know, in the trailer. So I don't really judge people for doing it. It's just funny because like everybody does it. Everybody. So yeah, they'll tell me things like, I didn't know where the mass crafting thing was coming from. I did not catch that the 2 times that I watched the trailer until I was watching the Halloween stream back where I played the trailer while I was trying to fix my cookies. And I was like, oh my gosh, they just showed her do it in the video. They didn't call it out. It was just like, oh, you're going to make these items for Captain. And like, here, and they just showed like the DIY screen and stuff. And there was just there was like a little window where you could set an amount. And the player set it to like 3. So they crafted 3 of like whatever thing. Like I didn't catch that at all. So like maybe I shouldn't judge in the slightest because people like me don't even catch those details. Okay. It's a Master's of Science and Information Science. You can choose pathways to go into specific careers. Gotcha. Very cool. Very cool. Masters of Science and Information Science. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. Maybe I'll look for a used copy. Kathleen DM'd you on Discord. Okay, great. I've chosen 2 fields, academic libraries and archives and records management, so I can work at university libraries, archives, museums, including... Ooh, that sounds really cool, actually. That sounds really cool. Kathleen, we're so similar. I want a job like that, where I just like, can I just organize? Can I just organize for a living and like not talk to people? That would be so great. That would be so great. I love that. I'm currently kind of casually looking for other work for reasons. Nothing crazy, no drama, but yeah, I'm kind of like trying to find other jobs that are very kind of like, they're like, oh, if you're good at working by yourself. I'm like, hey, listen, you'll find no one better. It does have fishing. Axe, it does. Yeah, and that's part of your objectives. Like you have like a, they call it the Critterpedia. And you basically have an encyclopedia of animals, and they have bugs and fish is what they focus on the most. And like, depending on the time of year and what the weather is, and if it's day or if it's night, like certain bugs and fish will be available, whether it's an ocean fish or like freshwater versus saltwater fish. You would have to fish in the ocean because you're on an island, so you can access the beach, or you can build a river or a lake or something on your island. And then little freshwater fish will pop up in like ponds and stuff that you build, or that are automatically, when you first roll an island, like kind of what we're talking about, there'll be a default terraforming layout, and it usually includes a water feature or 2, so it'll be in there. You don't necessarily have to build it. But me and the girls here in chat, like we literally just flatten the entire island, and then we build it up however we want it to be. But it does come like kind of preset. In a terraform, you'll have some cliffs and you'll have some ponds and you'll have some things, and you can just leave it if you like it, or you can change it if you want to. Thank you, Ara. I'm hoping the amount goes higher than 3. Yes, I'm hoping the amount goes higher than 3. Oh, yes, for crafting, yeah. Right, like let me do this and leave me alone. I'm so excited for you. Deep sea diving, as Faith mentioned, designed to be played slowly. Yeah, you just do. And yes, thank you, Ara. Yeah, and you can scuba dive. Basically, you can't really scuba dive. That'd be so cool if you could, though. Like if they actually like they would show you like paddling around underwater. That'd be so dope. But yeah, you can also dive for deep sea, so like corals and critters that live like on the ocean floor and stuff like that too. So yeah, you can collect a lot. If you enjoy collecting, it's very collector friendly. Oh my gosh, I finally caught up with chat. Okay, guys, real quick. As if you didn't know. The Lord of the Rings Return to Moria campaign expansion, titled Durin's Folk, is dropping on November 18th. It's going to hit the internet shelves on November 18th. Wish-listed on Steam if you haven't already. Wish-listed on Epic or whatever platform or console you are currently using. Definitely do that. It supports the development team. It supports the game. Gets the word out there. So wish-listed if you haven't already. But November 18th, and it is... Oh, it's right around the corner. It's right around the corner. I'm very excited. And I'm excited to be a part of the promotional event as well. Oh my gosh. You guys are amazing. So patient. Okay. Are we ready to get into this? I think it's like 7 already. It's like 10 till 7. It's fine. Who's looking at the clock? I'm not looking at the clock. Well, thank you guys for sharing something good. I appreciate it. And talking about all the good things in the world right now. And I will say one more good thing. There's been a lot of question marks about my content in terms of the transition from where we're at now with this playthrough into the expansion. I want to throw some building in there. I want to throw some like featurettes. You guys can kind of see what the potential is, because I'm not going to build in Return to Moria as a content style, but I wanted to show you guys, kind of get you a glimpse of what the possibilities are. So I made an executive decision today about how we're going to do that, so that's super great. And I just need to do, it's like the easier thing for me to do, so I just need to do a little bit of prep. I don't need to like build anything new or like do anything crazy. I had a really fun idea about building. It would have been so much work because that's what I love to do to myself, but made an executive decision on that. And then yeah, I was thinking about the Animal Crossing island and like how do I want to handle that. So I'm most likely going to restart the island, to be honest with you. I kind of wish I'd come to this conclusion before I'd taken the time to like clean out the Halloween obstacle course and all of that stuff, so I could have just deleted it. But I've done all the work, but it's fine. And so yeah, so that's good. I've made some decisions. I kind of know how I want to carry us through this transition for things. And then what was the other thing? I've decided, and this could be good or bad, I've decided to do, oh, you guys have to remind me of what it's called, a wish list. What is the thing that everybody was using before I went on my hiatus, where creators would put specific items on a wish list on a website and viewers could contribute monetarily to Throne? Curse, that sounds correct. I think I'm going to set up a Throne, because without Streamlabs, I'm using OBS, but without using Streamlabs, we tried that and it was too much and I didn't like it. Without Streamlabs, there's no like sneaky tipping or like any other way that I know to manipulate OBS to allow you guys to contribute. And to be perfectly honest with you, moving forward into the future, I'm like, you know what I need to switch to? It's on the Christmas list, we'll see what happens. But I need to switch to, I'm going to need a Pro Controller. Particular games, particular updates, and since you guys are amazing and I'm kind of committed is such a scary word, but I'm enthusiastic about continuing to provide content in whatever context. So I'm like, let's look to the future a little bit. And since I'm not monetized and you guys can't super chat and you can't contribute via membership and all of that stuff, I think I'll make a Throne and I'll put the link in the stream. And then if you guys want to contribute to any of those things, they will all be specifically for supporting content creation. They won't be anything just random stuff that I'm like, oh, I want this. You know, won't be like bunny slippers or, you know, anything like that. It won't be any jewelry or anything like that. But consoles, equipment, controllers, games, things like that. So I'll probably set up a Throne. I decided to go ahead and do that today. Swallow my pride. I don't like it. It's a little bit icky, but there's no harm in it because I'm not forcing anything on anybody. So I'll probably set up a Throne and I'll let you guys know. It seems like, and it's the holiday season too. So like tis the season, right? That's fine. It's fine, right? Okay. Ew, it's so gross. Let's stop talking about it. Okay. Back to game. Let's play this game. We have so much to do. I don't know. I honestly don't know how much longer it's gonna take to beat the game. I have a very weird, like I have no concept of how many streams and how many hours we have left of game. And because I play like a crazy person, it's just, who knows? Who knows? Okay, so let's remind ourselves. We are currently standing in our base camp in the Desolation, and this is the most recent base camp that we've built. It's the closest, if you will, in location, closest to our objectives, but there's no good reason why we can't build a new base further down the road. However, I don't think I do. In previous playthroughs and in previous campaigns, I don't think I've ever built a base camp beyond the Desolation. So we'll play that by ear. I may come to a point where I'm like, you know what, it would make more sense for whatever reason for me to have a base camp, to have some things nearby closer than this. So who knows what's going to happen, but that is what I am thinking right now. So I know I want to put that armor away. The last thing we did last stream was build our new armor. Hello, Duran's armor. What's up? What's up? Looking good, looking sharp. Let's remind ourselves, before I empty my pockets, because I'm not sure what I actually need to keep on me. Our overarching objectives are to forge a mithril weapon, kill the dragon, and rediscover the Pilgrim Library again and again and again. Forge a mithril weapon and kill the dragon. So this is like ultimate goals. We did end our last stream right in front of the Mithril Forge. We found it. We busted into the Red Horn Lode. We were hunting for our star metal and we were hunting for sunstone so that we could make the armor and what's the term? Is it Nogrod steel? Am I making that up? Nogrod steel? I don't know. We were trying to make something. So, oh, it's here in my star metal ingots too. So we were hunting for materials. We busted into the Red Horn and we kind of paused at the front of the Mithril Forge. We did not relight it. However, we did discover the grave of King Nain, and upon doing so, we discovered the Khazad Stone. So I have the Khazad Stone in my possession, and I'm carrying that for King Thorin, King under the Mountain of Erebor right now. And he ordered me specifically to find it, and I did. So we accomplished that. We're just hanging on to it for now. And there's a hammer that we need to craft. I was talking to Axe about it earlier this week. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. The star metal hammer is not... Where is it? We'll say the Nogrod Forge. It's in here somewhere. Weapons, tools? No? Wait, where is it? Where do I have to... Is it Durin's Forge? Where do I have to craft it? Am I being dramatic? Can I just make it here at home? Star metal hammer. Okay, at least at the Forge of Durin. So we need to upgrade our hammer, so we need a bit more star metal. We need to make some more ingots to make this hammer. And we'll talk about it in more detail when we make it, but this is just the next upgrade. As you guys know, that's the process of this game. You're constantly upgrading your tools, your weapons, and your armor, so all of your equipment is always getting upgraded. You could finish before Durin's Folk. That's 4 streams counting this one. You could also drag it out longer. I believe you, Axe. It's not that I'm not sure if I have enough time. It's more just a question of like, I wonder how long it's going to take. Because I want to beat the campaign and then I want to do the building specific stream where we're focusing on building mechanics and possibilities and items and stuff in the game. So worst case scenario, if I finish early, if I finish tonight, which is like no way, but if I finish tonight, then Monday stream can be the Animal Crossing Island reroll. Like I kind of, you know, we can do a couple of different things, but yeah, so it's more me just it's more curiosity at this point. I'm not stressed. I got my bonus stream in last week and I think that made me feel a lot more comfortable with my timing. But yeah, it's just funny because I feel so familiar with the game and yet I always get close to endgame and I'm like, I don't remember what I have to do next. And I don't actually remember how long all of this is gonna take. But we're gonna craft our star metal hammer, so we are wanting to gather more star metal. Hold on, before I leave, I need to just finish my thoughts before I do anything foolish. Leave and do something foolish. So we need to craft that hammer. We need to relight the Mithril Forge. Every time we relight a forge, it unlocks some recipe, some new thing that we need to work towards. So the Mithril Forge will tell us what's next. We also need to craft that Mithril Spear. So we'll have to gather the materials for that. The star metal hammer can be made at the Kuzdul Forge as well. Okay, great. Thank you. I figured, but when it wasn't showing up in the other forges. But yeah, so we can make that at home. We can make that in the Dorodelf with the big forge there as well. So Mithril Forge, star metal hammer, Mithril Spear. I actually want to, and this is something I was thinking about as well. I kind of want to go to the Shadow Orc stronghold in the Red Horn and take out the War Chieftain before we light the Mithril Forge, because I'm really curious if Axe is right. He usually is. I've learned to trust, but I'm really curious because if I do that, I won't get a horde at the forge when we relight it. So there's a part of me that wants, and then because I've been able to take out the chieftains like with no issue, like I'm not nervous about doing it, but people who've played the game before know that that might be a slippery slope of getting a little too ahead of ourselves. But I'm toying with the idea, so you guys let me know if you want me to do that. Do we want to have fun with it? Hey, Lord Forge Gaming, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Curse says do it. I'm not surprised. So yeah, like I'm tempted to, like, just for science, like let's just go take out the stronghold before we light the forge, because I like, and then I don't have to worry about a horde. That's nice too. Like that's a perk. And then I know where not to go and what not to do to avoid getting too far ahead of ourselves. I trust myself with this. So I'm kind of toying with that idea as well. And then, yeah. And then we just take it from there. I'm not making any Oh, it's too late. Don't you back out now. Don't you back out now. You said guaranteed. I swear on the precious that if you take out the Orc Chieftain, there will not be a horde at the forge. That's what you said. I was there. I heard you. I heard you say it. Guaranteed. Okay, I don't need diurnal ingots. I know that. I don't need stone. What else do I need? Where are we? We're in the Red Horn Lode. I feel very confident, and you guys can tell me if I'm right. There's not broken statues. Like, we unlocked Durin's armor at Durin's Forge. And that's it, right? I never guarantee anything. You are on the chopping block, dude. The pants are off. You know what I'm saying? The pants are off. We're gonna test this, and like, your credibility as an RT- I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, oh my god. Do you have a better weapon? Not yet, not until we get that Mithril Spear. Yeah. The Night Star 28, hello and welcome in. I got a lot of my places built to where the hordes can't attack very nice, and even if they do attack, I can wipe them out. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Yeah, this is a test about hordes at the forge when you relight a forge and trigger that big horde. That's what we're specifically talking about, but yeah. I like it. I will side with Axe. I don't think you'll get a horde if you've already taken the chieftain. Axe beard covering himself. I know, he's trying to back out now. He's like, no, I didn't say that. He's like, no, I didn't say that. Hello to the new faces in chat. Thank you for being here. What do I not need to carry? Why do I have ironwood? We were crafting with it. Okay, hold on. Black diamonds, ironwood, star metal ingot. Okay. And then, I think it's this. Not the salt bath. No. Diamonds, mithril, ironwood, scales. Okay, yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna keep some ironwood. Can I merge? There we go. Yeah, I just want like a stack of 50. We want our black diamonds. I'm gonna put this away, and this way, 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 and this, and this, and this. Star metal ingots. I need to double check how many I need. Just kidding, I want this. She has a brain. She's gonna use it. She's gonna use it. Okay, good on that. Diamonds. Diamonds and scales. Okay, I already forgot. Old armor. I don't think anything is here in the Desolation base. I think it's all in the Dwardelf. And if we're gonna take out the Orc stronghold, I want my Abix. Or a box, as Axe says. We'll never know. I don't have any brew. Axe said it. Axe said it. We're gonna make the Dawnbreak Pale Ale. For reasons, okay? Don't worry about it. We'll come back to it. Don't worry about it. Let's make some food. Can I make a steak? No, I can't. That makes me so sad. I was just thinking, I keep making the bangers and mash and I keep not getting the steak. And that's just foolishness. It's just foolishness. The pants are off. I'm dying. You should. Inside joke, everybody. The pants are off. Most know me as Tothmanra. Oh, cool. I've seen you in the Discord. Nice to meet you. Most people know me as Faith. But my channel's called Story Mode. Sorry, not sorry. Geordie LaForge. Wait, no. Should I know that? Should I know that reference? No, I'm a Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie. I gotta know what you're referencing. Abok. Abik could sound like a certain chicken. That's all I hear now. That's all I hear now. Wait, what's the Geordie LaForge reference? Wait, is that for Toph? Oh, Loreforge. Okay, fair enough. Facepalm. Fair enough. Fair enough. I deserve that facepalm. Oh, you know what else I gotta do. We gotta make hearth and a smithy, and we've gotta freaking grab freaking metal fragments. Because I didn't do that last time. I did not do that last time. Do I have metal fragments? They're over here. They're over here. Okay, we've got the abax, we've got the other stuff, we've got the... I wish I had more limbus. Oh well. Okay, what are we doing? We're going to the Mithril Forge. So you know what? I'm gonna go to my map stone, which is up here. And we can go right to the Mithril Forge. I'm trying to think if there's any chance I'm gonna find more star metal if we run around the Redhorn lode more. I feel like we really cleaned it out. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous. It's me. Lore Forge. It's fair. Mispronouncing my name, but does seem to stick. Oh, I love it. Is another inside joke. Okay, fair enough. It's fair. I'm busting out inside jokes that nobody else gets. It's only right that you guys do the same to me. OMG. Okay, speaking of Lore Forge, I need to correct myself from last stream. I was dropping a lot of information. Shockingly enough, it wasn't all 100% accurate. So I'm gonna go ahead and correct myself. But I'm actually very impressed. I didn't get very much wrong, but I did overstate some things. So we were talking about the Nogrod dwarves from the Blue Mountains, how they were associated with Finrod, how the Nauglamir came into existence, how the Nogrod dwarves are kind of notorious for killing King Thingol, the Lord of Doriath, the Elven Lord of Doriath, and all that stuff. So I was kind of telling that. We were talking about the Nauglamir necklace and how Beren and Luthien had gotten the Silmaril from Morgoth, and blah, blah, blah. So, like, I was showing off a little bit. And I got a couple things wrong. And wrong is a strong word. I misrepresented some things. So Telkar was not apprenticed to Narvi. He was apprenticed to another dwarf whose name I am not even going to try. It's, like, not even a thing that you can say. So he was not apprenticed to Narvi, and I've been saying that for a while, so let me correct myself. Telkar was not directly associated with Narvi for that reason. And Telkar did not craft the Nauglamir. That was not correct. I think they just kind of, as a general people, again, the Belagost dwarves, also from the Blue Mountains, and the Nogrod dwarves, also spoken of in, like, the same kind of space, are all, like, master craftsmen in different ways. So they kind of credit, at least the video, the Nerd of the Rings video, which is linked in my description, by the way, that I was re-listening to check my facts, just said, like, they crafted the Nauglamir. So it wasn't Telkar specifically, although he did craft Narsil, the Sword of Elendil, which then became the Sword of Isildur, which then became this reforged sword, Anduril, which was Aragorn's sword. All of that is correct. Telkar did craft that. He also crafted a couple other things. It's not going to mean anything to anybody who's not deep in the lore, so I'm not even going to bother. But he was not apprenticed to Narvi, and he did not craft the Nauglamir necklace to begin with. So I have to correct that. And then the Nogrod dwarves were actually more involved with Thingol than I remembered. They were also, just as they, you know, in conjunction with the Belagost dwarves, helped Finrod build Nargothrond. They also assisted Thingol in the creation of Doriath, his kingdom. And the other thing that I didn't represent correctly is once the Silmaril became a part of the Nauglamir, the Nogrod dwarves never even considered giving it to Thingol. Thingol demanded it because he believed the Silmaril belonged to him, because he's the one who sent Beren to go get it, right? So they never ever considered giving the Nauglamir to Thingol, and that's where the conflict arose, and that's why they killed him. I'm trying to think if there's anything else specifically, because I had said, like, I wonder if they gave it to him for, like, a second and then, like, regretted it. Like, I was trying to remember the details, and, no, absolutely not. They refused him. Words were spoken, insults were exchanged, and they killed him. And they killed him. Alright, here we are. In the Mithril Forge. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I do try to check myself. I'm not going to run around acting like I know all the answers. And then I definitely get things right, because I definitely don't. I love this. Is this Mithril? On the forge? We're gonna see when we relight the forge if it's shiny. If it's shiny or not. I never noticed that on this forge before, those like precious stones. I can't see anything. I can't see anything. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else specific I wanted to bring up based on what I listened to. But I think that was it. I just needed to make sure I was telling the truth. Now here's what always happens. And I'm starting to pick up on the pattern. I grab materials from my base camp to build a camp hearth and other things. And then I use them to build quick platforms. I think that's what the problem is. I definitely want to light braziers. I'm fighting the urge. But I don't typically light braziers. Like, that's not a default thing of mine. It's the quick platforms I'm always having to build. I'm using that wood. So I'm going to preemptively grab some extra wood so that I can build my camp hearth and my smithy if needed. And it's going to be great. So did I finish my corrections of myself? The corrections of myself and my lore? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Inside joke. Or should I say chief engineer of the USS Enterprise and CC? Well, okay then. I'm not that big of a Trekkie. He was chief engineer, of course. Oh, hold on. I broke my game. I don't like playing on PC. I'm just gonna say it. I don't like it. This is my first experience with it, and I can't do anything with my freaking computer. Hello. Who's attacking me right now? Oh, it's a giant warg. Oh, they're called warg demons. I forgot about that. The bigger dogs are considered demons. I agree. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Oh my gosh. I was about to light the forge and you guys weren't gonna stop me. You guys weren't gonna stop me. We have to go to the stronghold first. You were just letting me talk my little talk. My little TED talk about dwarven lore, and you weren't even gonna stop me. You guys have one job. You have one job that consistently turns into about 5 different jobs. I went ahead and mispronounced Celebrimbor the other day live on my YouTube video, so I can't talk. Oh gosh. The shame. I light all the braziers. There are a group of 4 that keep going out that bug me to no end. I had a brazier in another save file that would constantly go out no matter what I put in it. So I feel your pain on that. It was always like, what? Why? I think it's in the Chamber of Marzible area. And I specifically went in there and like did some building and did some specific stuff. Okay. Pause story. Catch up with chat. A lot of the lore you're talking about is also in the game Lord of the Rings Online if you go far enough into the quest lines. Excellent. I'm so glad. I love that the lore spreads in all mediums. That makes me so happy. I thought we were going to take out the chieftain. Yeah, for the horde. I stopped you, bestie. You got to read the chat. Don't sass me. Don't sass me. What do you mean I got to read the chat? Okay, pause story. I'm going to explore the Redhorn Lode a little bit. Because A, we need to find the stronghold, and B, I still need to find more star metal. So we're gonna explore a little bit, hope we come across a deposit, and also look for the stronghold. The enemy stronghold. And before we get anywhere near it, and you know what, I'm so bad at this, I'm gonna go ahead and do the thing, because I'm not gonna remember in the moment. And by the way, to the new faces that are obviously real fans and have also played this game. I'm the least professional player you're ever gonna meet, so just don't judge me, okay? Just don't judge me. I do what feels right. I'm a casual player. I'm not an expert. You guys are all experts and you're gonna judge me. Don't do it, okay? I'm not here to be perfect. I'm here to survive.
We got orcs!
Okay, here's an outpost down here. Here's a big old wargy warg. Here's a big old wargy warg. And I was in my original save file, looking at some of my builds and handling some stuff. And I have Glamdring, the special item from Lionheart's Grand Warehouse and Armory, in that save file. And like, I'm missing it right now because it's taking way too long to kill. Like, these aren't one-hit kills, and I just can't because I was getting those earlier today. And first, if you could do me a solid and drop Warehouse in the chat to link that video. I did make a tour, and I did a special items demonstration in that video for Lionheart's Grand Warehouse. So I show you guys the warehouse, give you some tips and tricks for using it, and then also show what the special items are and what they do in game. So if you could do me a solid. I literally don't know why. I don't know if Axe knows why. I don't have a comment bar in my live stream doc. I'm sorry, my live chat doc in OBS for YouTube chat right now. So like I can't put the link in if I wanted to, and I do. I do want to, but I can't because I don't have a comment option on my end. And I can't open YouTube Studio because I'm on PC and this monitor is dedicated to the game. So my life is just real hard right now. I don't have it.
That's all you got?
Goodness. How am I not in worse shape? That felt like that wasn't going very well. I recently started playing Lord of the Rings online. How are you liking it? Never have I ever, but I was intrigued when I discovered that it existed very recently. And I think I've talked to a couple of people about it. Like, what do you guys think? And they're all kind of like, yeah, I mean, it's old. It's old. How are you liking it? Because that sounds kind of fun. But I played WoW for like 15 minutes and that was a little cray-cray. So if it's similar to that, I don't know if I can handle it. You play plenty fine. No, but like not as good as everybody in chat right now. That's all that matters. I play fine, yes. For my standards. Telkar also crafted the dragon helm of Dorloman, which the Dimril helmet in RTM is modeled after. Really? Wait, the Dimril helmet? That's not this. This is Durin's guard helmet. Is it really? Wait, do I have that? Yeah, I was gonna say, that he crafted other things, but like most people wouldn't recognize. Aww. Do I not have it? Is it a workbench? I feel like it's one of the special recipes we got. Because I've unlocked some additional... Is it in the Mithril Forge? I want to see it now. I want to see the dragon on it. Belagos, Keza Belagos. Nope, I don't have it. Alright. Is the Dimril helmet a sandbox exclusive? I'm still doing my first campaign playthrough, so no judgment here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I appreciate the lack of judgment. I feel the judgment, so I appreciate you assuring me it's not there. Such a good video, you're so sweet. Need a second monitor? I have two monitors. One of them is OBS, and one of them is the game. I'm used to playing console games via capture card, but I have to dedicate an entire display, an entire monitor to this game, so now I only have one to work with. So yeah. Oh, I have two. Sun Shineva. Sun Shineva. Hello and welcome in. Thank you for being here. I played it way back in the day. I remember nothing. Oh, Lord of the Rings Online. It's a very old MMO, but I love the atmosphere and lore that's doing most of the work for me. It is kind of similar to WoW, but only in gameplay, not in tone, theme, art, etc. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, it's more the format, I think. The world is a little too big. But who knows? Maybe one day. I don't have time. You know, honestly, like when you stream games, depending on how much... Oh, Star Medal, are you kidding? Hello. Thank you very much. When you stream and you give yourself to it, you really don't have time to play other games. So it comes from Telkar's Muznakon? I've done that one. That was the one in the first stage tomb that we got. Why isn't... I wonder what crafting station it shows up then. If it's not the workbench, and it's not... I looked at the Mithril Forge. I figured it would show up in there, if anything. I wonder why it's not showing up. I want to see the dragon on it. Does it look like the one from the art? Is it Alan Lee's art for The Children of Huron? The paperback? As if that's like the only iteration of the book. But the helmet, and it's got like the little dragon on the top. Yeah, he also crafted, Telkar also crafted the knife. Forget what it's called, but the knife that Baron used to pry the Silmaril for Morgoth's crown when it fell. He also crafted that. So booyah! I know my lore. It's always a competition. Oh gosh. People keep talking up their version of Moria to me, so I'm excited to get to that, especially since I've wanted an MMO expansion based around dwarves and fully underground for quite some time. And apparently that's Moria in Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I've also seen some thumbnails for people hanging out in Moria in that game. Exciting, exciting. I probably have enough star metal at this point, but let's be thorough, and also don't let me not break down this quick platform and forget. Yeah, I've definitely seen it. And I feel like I saw a thumbnail or a short or something that was like, a Lotro player walked all the way to Mordor in the game or something, like as Frodo. Which is like, okay, I get what you mean, but guess saw that too. We're dwarves. Enough is not in our vocab. It is when you're I wouldn't say I'm speedrunning this playthrough, but when I stream, I don't spend all the time to get all of the things. Because if all we did, like if I allowed myself to do that in this game, we would just be mining. Just be mining and building and mining and building and mining and building, which isn't wrong. But that's not how I like to stream. All right, new location. What's in here? Oh wait, is this big stupid room again that I hate? Or is this different? Yeah, it's the big stupid room that I hate. We're back here. Oh, I hate this place. I get so turned around. Look at all of the exits and who knows what level they're on. Who even knows? Ouch, Charlie. Mining and building is what makes a dwarf. That's what they say. I guess I'm a fake. I'm an imposter. Because I don't want to be drunk. And I don't need to eat all the time. And I don't spend all of my time mining and building. Can I make it? I think I can. Hey, that's not what you were supposed to do. I know you're scared. Do it anyway. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Take my little risks here and there. Okay, so we can see the tabs on the mini-map. Yes, I'm like headed towards this little passageway. But I've got 3 tabs that are telling me, hey, there's an exit here. If you want to figure it out. Is this one of them? Okay, real talk, you guys. Oh, there is one right down here. Look how sneaky this is. We'll save the real talk for later because this was not what I thought it was. When we come to that thing, I'll pull that story back out of my pocket. Yeah. Okay, sneaky. Oh, a drake. Lovely. We probably have more star metal. We probably have enough scales at this point, but I mean, might as well. Sorry about your offspring. You mad? Are you mad? My armor is not. I should have repaired before. Before I engage. I'm sorry, Ara. This beehive is gonna get destroyed, and I need you to forgive me beforehand. I'm gonna end up breaking that. No! No tail whipping. Bad tail whipping. Bad Drake. Bad Drake. Why are you walking away from me? Alright, whatever. You don't want to fight, I don't want to fight. Is he going after those bats? Where the is he going? He's hunting bats. Well, we'll let him have his fun, because that's fine with me. That is fine with me. Look, he's not saying seriously. Hold on, hold on. Oh yeah, for my videos I only do a little, but between videos I have literal hours. Oh, same. Yeah, when I play by myself for sure. Charlie's asleep on my bed, otherwise he'd have meowed at you. Ouch, Charlie. You're a half-dwarf, so you only got the height advantage, nothing of the fun stuff. It's fine, the Drake will be the one to blame for that. Okay, protect the bees! How funny that he went off you for the bats, I know. Take him out, dude. Knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. Get him. I don't want to fight the bats, you fight the bats. Oh, good shot! You zapped him. You hit me too. Oh gosh, what am I doing? I need to repair. I should have used that time to repair. It's like I'm not trying to survive. It's like I'm not invested anymore in the survival aspect. Okay. Scales. Alright, let's do the thing. Please tell me I can do the thing. I got extra wood so that I wouldn't run out. And I picked up metal fragments, right? Yeah, okay. Better. Okay, better. Blah! I'll take the bat poo. that I didn't have to work for. Thank you, Drake. Oh, it's the river. It's the river. What are we looking for again? We're looking for the stronghold. I got a decent... I've got over 30 star metal. I've got 31 star metal. And I've already got a few ingots. I think that'll be enough. In the spirit of not doing more than we have to. And there are no broken statues in this area for me to worry about. Okay. There's ore and stuff down there. There's definitely fun things to get, but we're looking for the stronghold. And I only have one Lembas, and that's just foolishness. Alright, next exit. Please don't tell me it's up there when I came all the way down here. Oh, here it is. Nice. Okay. Do we have an orc stronghold back here, please? I always hear you saying that in my head. I have a really weird story about that, by the way. I forgot to post a thing. Sunstone? I think we're good. I was gonna post a thing in Discord for you guys. So when I was deep cleaning, before we went for our trip and like all the other stuff, basically. So I was cleaning the... Oh, we do have broken statues! Darn it. I'm gonna get Shadow Curse. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. I was cleaning the bases of the toilets and like behind them and stuff, you know, because I didn't want to be judged. And I kneeled down. Actually, it might have been Marcus' shower. It might have been less gross than that. It might have been Marcus' shower. His stand-up shower. But basically, I kneeled down and just completely instinctively I said, "Hello, knees!" In exactly the same cadence and tone that Aris says, "Hello, Dawn." We play. And I forgot to share that with you guys. It cracked me up. I just started laughing. Because of my knees. It killed my knees to do that. And I was like, "Hello, knees." Like, this is how much you guys permeate my daily life. This is how much impact you have. Amazing. Sunstone up there. That's good. Don't forget. Give me my little red cap that tells me there's a stronghold nearby. Please and thank you. We need to work on your Aussie accent, though. Oh, she's very British. You're both very British, and you just need to accept it. Oh, this is the darkest deep. And there's gonna be a surprise in this one, right? Is there a surprise in this one? I know there is, but I know there's not a stronghold here, so I'm not gonna, actually, let me mark it on my map real quick. This darkest deep is a little bit more dangerous than they typically are, but I do want to mark it, so I have it on the map. Then I know where this dead end leads. Nah, mate. Mate, nah! I'm glad that I've left impressions on you, though. I think it was just the consistency. You always said it. Every time that little thing happened, you were like, "Hello, Dawn." So it's just part of our brains now. Where is this stronghold, please? You're tired? How dare. You're tired? I'm tired. We're all tired. Guess what? We have stuff to do. We have stuff to do. Greeting the morning is always a good thing. It's funny because when I play the game, I don't hear it, and that's when you would think it would click in most. That is, I did not, no. That's not, I didn't hit that button. You misunderstood my instructions, sir. Where's your Lembas? I just have the one. I'm not gonna eat it until I get to the stronghold. I'm not gonna waste it on travel. He'll have to be tired until we find what we're looking for. It's just, it's tough. Aren't Durin's folk a hardy folk? He's gonna have to suck it up a little bit. Oh, it's another darkest deep over here. Why? Oh, I know why. Oh, I'm an idiot. I know why. And we're gonna need these later, actually. Sorry. I'm a dum-dum. I know why there's darkest deeps. I feel like I'm wasting my time. We could have lit the forge by now. We might actually be looking for darkest deeps, which we're coming across anyway. But no. Science. Science demands that we take out the Orc Chieftain, first and foremost. Okay. Come on, dude. You can do it. I'm trying to hit all these little tabs on. I'm just following the mini-map to try and find all these exits and passages and whatever you want to call them. Oh, this is where the shadow is. And I don't have any granite, right? And there's no granite in here, right? This is all adamant at this point. So I cannot rebuild that statue. I do not have any granite. Don't get shut. Oh, of course I run out of stamina in the middle of the. Ah! Yes! Okay, finally. We're finally there. You guys see it? That little red tab? Here we go. Here we go. It's go time. Yep, granite. Granite I don't have. Alright, you guys, I have enough. I'm gonna do the cocktail for the, and actually, no, let's not do the limbus yet until, like, my HP is actually really
We got orcs!
I'm gonna do the little abbot cocktail because that outpost that we hit was taking a while. Hey, I dodge rolled. How dare you? I'm waiting for him. Did he say I need a better weapon for this yet? Because that's what he was saying before. And I was really offended. Oh gosh. Hi. There are a lot of you. Hi. Hi.
Not this one dead.
Hi. Hi. No! Oh, that hurt. That hurt. In shadow, I know. They're shooting me with shadow arrows. They're stabbing me with shadow spears. Don't take shadow damage. Oh, my armor. Oh, my armor. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, you know what? BRB. You know what, BRB? Don't go anywhere, guys. Are they gonna follow me out? Can I do the thing? Can I do the thing real quick? Oh gosh. Oh gosh, I'm so nervous. No, no, no! The music needs to not stop. No, no, no. Do not reset. Do not reset. Do not reset. Do not reset.
Dwarves are back.
Oh, I hate... So, I don't know if you guys have caught it because it hasn't been that big of a deal. If you try to eat something, you have to, like, not move. You can run, but you can't dodge roll or, like, whack your, like, sling your sword or anything. Like, you have to just run and eat. And if you don't, the game will cancel the action, so you won't actually eat. So, just be careful when you are getting your HP back up in a battle. Make sure you run and don't do anything to get that food in your stomach. Otherwise, you're still gonna die thinking that you've done it. And the game canceled the action because you, like, swung your sword or dodge roll or something. So, tip. Tip.
That's one more for me.
Speaking of tips, when I was in Axebeard's stream, I think it might have been today, I don't know, but when he was shouting me out on his stream, he said I was doing a playthrough with lots of tips and tricks, and I was like, who's he talking about? He's not talking about my live streams, that's for sure. I'm just following the instructions on the screen. I don't know about tips and tricks, but since I have played before, I try to give help where I can. I was like, I don't think it was my stream we were talking about. Overhyping just a little. Just a little. Okay, are we done? Goodness. Okay. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Okay, repair. Grab this. I was really confident. This is how I have felt. And, like, this isn't terrible, right? But, like, this is how I've expected the last few outposts to be. Like, at least this difficult, where, like, I need to run off for a repair or, like, eat some lembas or something. This is what I've been expecting every time. And then it's just not been that bad. So apparently now I'm a little overconfident. But we're fine. We're fine. That's what we had lembas for. I really wish they had some lembas in these chests. It'd be very helpful, but I don't think they're going to. Get it! Oh, that jumping attack with the firing was cool. No clue you could do that. Yeah, if you're falling or jumping from a high... It's like the timing is a little bit tough to get it, but yeah, it's very cool. I've always wanted it to be like a one-hit kill maneuver, but it never is. Sadly. Sadly. You stop your farm full of tips and you think... I just wouldn't label myself a tips and tricks kind of girl. I'd be like, hey, there's this girl playing the game. You should go watch her. She plays the game. Alright, you know what? I want to go... So that outpost is in a separate area. I want to go take out the chieftain first. Because that's the experiment, right? Will the experiment be legitimate if I leave any orcs in here? Should I wipe them all out just to be safe? Because, like, I could take out the chieftain and not fight those guys. Save myself a bit of damage. But would that falsify the results of the test? Okay, alright, here we go. I'm gonna do this first regardless, because I want to make sure I have the ability to do it. I don't want to use all of my effort on outposts. Doosh, doosh, doosh. Alright, where is he?
Dwarves.
Where is he? Where is he? He's gonna have the head thing. Where's the guy with the head thing? Now, I'm just gonna run because I don't want to fight them. I just want to fight the chieftain. Let these guys scatter. But, like, you guys can see there's a huge chasm of shadow right here. So I'm trying to avoid that as well, and I can't see anything, which is really fun. And I have no stamina. Why? Where is he? Where's my guy with the... Oh, he's in the middle of the shadow well. Of course he is. Will you come over here, please? My abacs are already running out.
Nothing here.
Where is he? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. He's on this side somewhere. There he is. There he is. Come here. Come here, you coward. Fight me like an orc. He will not come over here. What a jerk. Get out of the shadow. Come on. Why can't... Oh, I took out a lamp or something. That's why. A torch. Like, why can't I see anymore? No. You. Ah! Ooh. Nope. Wow, he really telegraphs his swings, doesn't he? He's slow. What, are you a troll? Any faster than this? Don't get up the stairs. That's cheating. Yes! Oh, you're not running away. I give you props for that, my good sir. Still trying to hold his own. They all are? Do I have to fight all of them? It's cool. I'll take the high ground. It's definitely a benefit. Stabbed him in the face. Did you guys see that? In the face. You probably can't see anything. I can barely see. Fortunately, the shadow glows and my sword glows a bit. That's all I got going for me. Alright, who else is left? Who else? Who else? Oh, she survived. There's a couple of guys messing around over there, but they don't seem to be too worried about me, so let's handle this. Alright, now we can go relight the forge. Alright. Head thing? A frill like a frill neck lizard, Kathleen. Wait, what? What did I say? A head thing. Oh, his headdress. Yeah, he's got like a gate on his head.
Dwarven seal subdues shadow.
Shadow.
It must be connected to the duty of Durin's folk. Ah, the seal needs repairing. This shadow well is the biggest I've seen.
Yeah, we got some shadow to take care of, obviously.
I need a better weapon for
Dude,
this.
thank you for waiting till the last guy. I need you to not damage my confidence by being like, I need a better weapon for this. Oh, look at all the goodies. This is a good chest. Yeah. Haha. Is there another one? For the boss dude? Yeah. I got it in the end. It was like head thing. Okay, do you need stone? Black diamonds and granite to rebuild this lovely monument. Okay. So granite is definitely something I need to get a hold of. I'm just checking for any more chests in the area, and then we're gonna go, there's some wargs back there. We're gonna go light the forge. I don't see any more chests. Alright. And I'm in decent shape, so let's go take out that last outpost. I got through that without too much damage. I was able to dodge roll and dodge a lot of his attacks because he was a bit slow. He was a slow swinger. Mm-hmm. And a new hammer, it looks like, too. Oh, did it was it the star metal hammer? What in the world? You know what's funny? Their heads kind of look like those Halloween masks that are like, that are supposed to be like, oh my gosh, what's the term? What is it when it's a man and a wolf combination? Why can't I think of the term? But because their mouths just hang open. It reminds me of those masks, those like wolf masks. Not a dire wolf. A werewolf, goodness. Yes, thank you. Ara, the adamant hammer? Really? I believe you, that makes sense. I need the adamant hammer to rebuild the bridge as well. The bridge of Khazad-dûm. So not the star metal hammer. So the star metal hammer is not the answer, but we are gonna craft it anyway. We're gonna craft it for reasons, and I'll tell you guys about it when we get there. It looks like to rebuild things in this area I actually need an adamant hammer. Ooh. So we gotta work on that too. Hey. Oh my gosh, get out of the thing. The mouths just hang open. It's like, close your mouth. You look like a Halloween decoration. Look how I'm just breaking walls. That's not what we're going for here. Doggy? They are so large. It's ridiculous how big they are. Come here. I'm done with you and your goofy face. I'm done. Do you hear? I said good day, sir. Wolfman. Yeah, a werewolf is what it was, yeah. I just couldn't think of the term. I was like, what in the world? Why can't I think of this?
Wolves are in the mountain.
Yes, they are. Did you guys follow me? The guys in the hallway I figured would just join in the foray back here. So I didn't stop for them. Alright. There's a small part of me that even though this is an orc stronghold, it's just right here. It's just right here. It's really easy to get a little bit. Speaking of the star metal hammer that I've decided to craft. You can not sing a song while we're in, like, literally behind enemy lines. You could just not do that. Hi.
Dwarves are back.
Yep. Burn. You just stay there and burn. There's more star metal right here. I need you to react to the fact that you're on fire. To be honest, I don't want to hear it, but like, quit acting like you're not on fire right now. OMG. Okay. I'm just having such a good time. It's too bad none of this is granite. It's all adamant back here. Granite would be more useful. Stamina reload. 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 Alright. That's it. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I'm in okay shape. We can just get out. I don't need to stop and repair, I don't think. Considering how dramatic they are when they die, not reacting. Yeah, I know, right? That's why I was saying, like, I kind of don't want to hear it, but, like, it's weird that he's not responding at all. A little weird. Like, you're on fire, sir. Sir, did you know you were on fire? Were you aware? Okay, the experiment continues. Now it's time to get back to the forge. Mapstone Duran's Highway. Oh yeah, I did put a map. Well, I put a mapstone at the crossroads. Is that what it's saying? Is that what it means when it says that? Okay, that's all we were looking for. I'm pretty sure star metal. The orc stronghold. Ooh, there's another door here. Hold on. I want to know what's back here. I want to know what's through here. Another Darkest Deep. Very cool. Very cool. Soon. Soon and for reasons. Don't you guys worry. It'll make sense. It'll make sense very soon. That's assuming they can feel being on fire. I mean, they can feel being hungry. And like Curse was saying, they're so dramatic about everything else. They seem like they can feel when they're dying, because they really scream and fuss about it. I don't need this. I don't need this. Why can't I stop? I have no stamina for mining right now. I'm tired. I need to go home. But it's right here. And there's a good chunk of it. It's kind of a lot. Kathleen, all the drama. I can't stand the gurgling. I feel like they took it a little too far. With the, like, and they like sound like they're throwing up as they're dying. It's like, do we have to? Could they just yell a little bit? And then there's the ones that actually they sound like they're being burned. They're like, ooh, ah, ah, ow. Oh, my pockets are full. I can't carry anymore. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. They should have given the guy that one, like, ooh, ow, ow. Very, very interesting choices for the voice acting in this game. Okay, what do I not care? I don't care about arrows. That's for sure. This is adamant. I'm okay without the adamant. I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Goodness. I'm not in good shape. Whoop. 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 Oh, hello? This is a dead end? Are you sure? What happened to my torch? Do I not have a torch? I need to bring all of the granite back here with us. You love the voice acting. I respect it. How about that? I respect the dedication. Don't enjoy it for myself, but I respect the dedication. There's a door. There's another entrance. Here it is right here. Is this another Darkest Deep? Ooh, it's stairs. It's a staircase. I don't like that. I don't like that. I really don't. So is this the door or is the tab on the bottom level? Oh, it is over here. What's through here? What's through here? I keep saying I'm gonna go home. I don't know what it is. I just can't do it. And I have no rations. I have no Lembus or anything. So this is just the foolishness. Look at all the star metal. The game knows. The game knows what it's demanding of you. What's back here? We're going home, but like, what's back here? More star metal, star metal, star metal, star metal. Are there more statues down here? I'm kind of not looking around. I should look around a little bit. I'm trying to think of what we unlock in this area as far as broken statues go. Oh yes, and then do you see the situation? Not anymore. Across the deep here. You see it moving around? No? That's the surprise I keep referencing. Alright, I see nothing! Girly, this is why we carry a map stone. I might be able to make a map stone. I can just see it? Yeah, it's really dark. I might be able to make a map stone. But like, where do I want to come back to back here? I don't know. Like, I've already said that we're gonna have to engage with some of these deeps, but like, I don't know which one yet. Where am I supposed to put map stone? I don't want to just put it willy-nilly anywhere. It's gotta be somewhere that matters. Do you not want all that star metal? Are you good? Yeah, my pockets are full, actually. The last bit that I mined, I had to drop something to pick it up. So, I'm good. On star metal, I've got a ton at this point. I probably have like 60 or more ingots, so we're definitely in good shape. I have 68. I think we're good. And I just need like 3 ingots to make the hammer. Alright, now. I think this is where my resolve will break. Because I hate this room. It's very hard to get back up to the top. And I didn't bring any natural fiber. Although I could try quick platforms. So if I get stuck, if it gets to the point where I can't get back up very easily, I'll drop a map stone in here. This does seem to be like the central point for everything. Ouch, dude. That's why we map stone, fly home for emptying, then can come back for what it is needed. But if you have all you need, then you can head home. Oh, yeah. Oh, to your point about, okay, gotcha. You're asking, like, you don't want the star metal, so you could put a map stone here? Because that makes it... that makes it make sense? I'm pretty sure if I try to go behind this waterfall, bad things are gonna happen. Yeah, if I had natural fiber... I could build a ladder, but I never do. I don't think this is gonna work the way I want it to. Seriously. Seriously. Okay. Okay. How does it make sense?
Get to work.
Get to work. Where would it make sense? Dude, enough! I also hate all the falling rock in this room. Should I just go down? I don't want to put a map stone on like one of these yeah, let's just go down. One of these flimsy platforms. We'll put it in here. If I can build one. I do have black diamonds on me, but do I have everything else? Yes, cool. Cool. Map stone 1, the red horn lode. Do we want to go to... Yeah, we want to go to the Dwaro base, because that's where I need to craft stuff. And that's where I need to craft stuff. How we doing, everybody? Live check. Are you alive? Also? Or it's too dark, yeah. Also, are you live with the live stream? Hover over your screen. See that little live icon in the bottom left? If it's red, you're good. If it's white, you need to click on it. Thank you, Aura. I'm alive, building in the armories. Nice. Oh, we made it home. Okay, first things first. You know what? I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna do the thing. I'm gonna craft some expensive, elaborate food. Let's make a Yuletide feast. This is a DLC recipe from the Yuletide pack. We're gonna put something significant on the stove. And allegedly, it's supposed to not only fill my belly, but it's supposed to keep me full for longer. It's like a roast. It's just basically a giant roast. Okay, look at all this stuff. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I have some star metal ingots. I have more in my pockets. Some of the orcs must have dropped some. I can make the hammer. We don't even need to make ingots. So yeah, I have more star metal than I need. And it automatically tossed my wait, which hammer is this? Oh, this is the star metal hammer. My pockets are full, so it will not accept it. Alright. That's fine. That's just fine. I get it. I get it. Okay, so I want these things. And I want granite. I need to grab, like, all the granite. We're just throwing the stuff in the dump chests. I need to, though, collect my dragon scales as well. Well, I guess they're just scales in general. So give me these back. My dump chests are full. Of course they are. Give me these scales. I have to have more than this. I don't have any at the Desolation base. They should all be here. Okay, boop, 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 boop. Look at all of these black diamonds. We officially are just, like, overstocked on black diamonds. Okay. The abax, like, I shouldn't need because we should not get a horde. Cough, cough. Axebeard. We should not get a horde at the forge. Dragon scales. Here we go. 7. Perfect. So we've got 10. That is more than enough. Now, let's grab everything we need for everything that we know we have to get. So we made the hammer, and that's done. So I need to grab diamonds from here as well. Of course they're full. I'm not there to empty them for you. I know. Where's Ara when you need her? Diamonds are gonna be in here. Yeah, here's 15. How many did it say I needed? 9? Okay, we're good. So I have everything I need to make the Shazak Naman, except for the Mithril ingots. So those are questions we're gonna have to get answered, but we will do that by reactivating the Mithril Forge before I leave, because I've emptied all of my pockets. Oh, I've unlocked some more recipes, eh? I don't know why. Lattice panel, lattice bowed lattice. Oh, I know why. And granite. And granite. Look at all these fancy walls in here. Decorative wall, unadorned wood paneling. I will feature all this stuff. I will show you guys. I've never seen this wall before. Did we always have this one? That has the wood thing attached to it already? I feel like that's new. I feel like that's new. Oh yeah, a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, so. Let me also... This is like my armor stuff. We're gonna dump the Shanor hammer in here. Here's what happens. And here's the story. I'm not sure I've seen that one. Hey, Captain, welcome in. Nice to see you. Here's the story about the star metal hammer. Guys, people. It is not something you actually need, as we've come across the bridge, the monuments. It's requiring the adamant hammer, which we don't have the recipe for yet. So the star metal hammer actually doesn't seem to be required for game progression. But here's what this hammer does. It unlocks all of these granite recipes, as well as these additional wooden recipes. So, if you skip, so I could easily say the star metal hammer has no practical use in game, but if you skip crafting it, you actually will not unlock these recipes. And I've come across this in a playthrough before, because I was obviously doing a campaign on my own, and I was like, huh, I don't need a star metal hammer, I need an adamant hammer. I'm gonna skip. I'm going to skip the star metal hammer. I don't need it. And when I got to the point where I was trying to build things, having played the game before this in addition to, so this was probably like campaign number 2 or 3 or 5 or whatever. And I was like, oh, where are all my granite recipes at? Where are my walls and windows and stuff? Come to find out, it was the hammer. I had not crafted the hammer. So I recommend you crafting it regardless. There's tons of star metal down here. Now this is my seed, and my seed has been really great for resources. So the abundance of star metal ore might just be because the seed is just a very generous seed, but I think you'll be able to get plenty to craft the hammer. So just do it and unlock those recipes, because I doubt that anybody playing this game isn't going to build at all, and I would just rather you have all of those options. So, yep, that's the secret. That's the secret to the star metal hammer. And that's the only reason you need to craft it, is because it's going to unlock some stuff for you. Like similar situation with that Durin's statue in Durin's Forge, where you put the crown back on it when you fix it that you get from the Troll King. You don't need to do that for game progression, but it unlocks the Durin's statue collection in the building menu. So a lot of things just kind of, you need to do them so that you're able to grab stuff and... Wait, hold on. Nope. So that you're able to unlock recipes. Do it! Jeez. Like this guy right here. Like this guy right here. During the 5th, everybody. During the 5th. I wouldn't be able to build him if I hadn't have repaired that broken statue and replaced the crown to it. Hammer! Hold on. Catching up. If this is not a great tip, I don't know what is. Shut up. There's the gold level tips Axe is talking about. I was literally just thinking there was no point to the star metal hammer. You guys are so funny. You guys are so funny. Ridiculous. Okay. So, I need granite. Granite, 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 granite. We're going to the Mithril Forge, but I don't know where we're going to go after that, so it just seems illogical that I should have more granite in my pockets regardless. Okay, and Aria, you said we could not repair the Durin's Monument in the Well of Shadows until we had the Adamant Hammer, so I'm not going to go back there. We've got a test for science. If we get a horde at the furnace, I'm still gonna grab all the stuff. And you know what else I'm gonna grab? I'm gonna grab some fuel sources that are not wood, so I can light the so I can light the braziers in the Mithril Forge and make my life easier. Do I have any blaze shrooms here? I should. Where are the blaze shrooms at? I don't want to use the resin. I feel like I might need the resin for something. Should have a good amount of coal, but I could have swore we had blaze shrooms. Where would they be? This is all treasure and stuff up here. Oh well, if I don't have it, I don't have it. We'll grab some coal, some extra coal. Alright, plenty. Okay. And then you just have to make sure... The Dimmel helmet? I do love you. I do absolutely love you. The helmet, good call. Let's see. He said I unlocked it by doing Telkar's Miznikon, which actually I absolutely did. So Belagost helmet, Khazad army helmet. Is it like premium? No, that's DLC stuff. So I can't make it here. Can I make it here? Armor, hello. Dimril helmet. Tier 4. I can see it. I can see the dragon. Let's just craft it because we can. Oh, it took a scale. Sad that I did that. What level is my helmet right now? They're the same tier? Let's do it. Let's switch them out. The dragon helmet of Dorloman. You guys have no idea how significant this is. Ordinate helmet worn while guarding the Dimril Gate. The design boasts that dwarves do not fear dragons, something the Third Age proved wrong. Yeah, you don't have to bring it up. Alright, let's equip it. Let's equip it and let's take a look at it. Yeah, see the dragon on top? Okay, this is kind of goofy. I liked Alan Lee's interpretation a little bit better. It was more serpentine and low profile. Watch your mouth, Captain. Just kidding. I'm sure that's fine. He's like my little dude. He's like a little pet. A little familiar on my head. It looks a little Rohanish, doesn't it? The eye holes and stuff. Yeah, I should get a graphic of the one, I think it was Alan Lee's art in that book. The Children of Huron, the version that I have. I liked it better. Okay, that's fine. We'll keep our Erebor helmet. Thanks for calling it out, Cursed. Question answered. Got to see it at least. And know what it is. I wonder, I should go back through the book and see if they describe it in more detail, which they probably don't, because Tolkien's obsession with description was really reserved for the environment and not for his characters. You actually don't get great physical descriptions of the characters in the books, if you guys remember. But like every leaf on every tree, you're darn tootin' gonna know every shade on that leaf on that tree. You're gonna know exactly how hot and dry and arid Mordor is for about 3 chapters. We're gonna talk about how terrible it is. Okay. We took out the orc stronghold. We defeated that orc chieftain. Mission accomplished. We crafted the star metal hammer. Mission accomplished. We're gonna go relight the forge. And then the spear. And that was it, right? It's cool enough. It's cool enough. Makes it much easier for dragons to pick the dwarves up by their heads. The Alan Lee one looks more like a crocodile on the helmet. Okay, but it's like low profile. Looks kind of snakish, doesn't it? I wonder if it was, if it wasn't Alan Lee, if it was, my brain. Don't tell me his name. Don't do it. Don't insult me. Oh my gosh, I'm not gonna remember his name. The other artist. Oh my gosh. It's very lizard-like, yeah. I told you Sauron I like. It's very cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's very cool armor. Oh my gosh, what is his name? I'm not gonna sleep tonight until I remember it for myself. Nobody tell me. Oh, freaking bats!
Monsters in the air!
Yeah. Shut up. Let's light these braziers. Where are you? Shut up. Come here. Be quiet. You're making me walk all over Nane's grave. Don't appreciate the attitude. Okay, brazier. Somewhere. Here we go. Coal, please. There we go. So make sure when you walk up, so this was actually an adjustment made. His armor, yeah. This was an adjustment made in the game. I don't remember what the default used to be, but the game used to automatically pull like more valuable resources for braziers. So like obviously wood scraps are going to be the most basic material you can use. And I think it used to grab like the most valuable one because like coal, resin, blaze shrooms, those are going to burn, I believe, permanently. At least the blaze shrooms I think burn permanently. Resin probably does too. So, excuse me, they changed this recently where you could, it'll pull, I need to stop burping, it'll pull your most basic material first, but basically go in here and pick, because if you just hit X, it's gonna use all of that wood, and then I won't be able to, I won't be able to craft the camp hearth, which has been my struggle for like this whole playthrough, is using these resources on other things unintentionally. So just a heads up, like pay attention to the material that it is using for these. That's the tip I'm giving. Dare I call it a tip? Okay, so we have the crank right here. This is ridiculous. It's right next to it. Right next to it. All right. Where is my gear? Can't see anything. Where's my gear? Hey, I didn't tell you guys, something good. I keep forgetting about it, honestly, which I feel a little guilty about. Marcus got us tickets to see Pentatonics for Christmas. We're gonna see a show the Saturday after Thanksgiving. We're going to a concert for Pentatonics. Isn't that fun? I know you guys will appreciate. Isn't he the sweetest? It was so weird. It was very, like, he just kind of did it, but, I mean, he did tell me about it. It was weird. He kind of did it on an impulse, so that's why I don't have it, like, at the forefront. It wasn't, like, this big plan that we made together. But, yeah, we're gonna go see Pentatonics live, which I've seen them live before. And I think it was actually for a Christmas show. We went with, another couple that we knew and we're friends with. So I've seen them live. They're so good. They're so good. Where's my gear? I don't want to light any more braziers. I've lit like everyone. Ooh, exciting. They're so great live. They really are. They really are. Although Avi is not going to be with them. Avi was with them the last time I saw them live. Oh, so sad. I'm sure it will still be amazing. It will still be amazing. Where's the gear? Curse isn't yelling at me, so she hasn't seen it either. Yelling at me that I keep walking past it. Okay, put the pipe over there. I guess it's on the other side. I did miss it. 2-hour mark. Thank you, Ara. I am decidedly going over a bit tonight because of all the weirdness at the front of stream, and also because it is Friday. And I can afford it, but thank you very much for letting me know. It's the one job you guys manage to do consistently. Is let me know. Where is this gear? Seriously. Nain? Did they bury it with Nain? Baffled. I am baffled. All good. I will have to dip early. Sadly, got appointments to keep. No worries. No worries. I respect that. I had some appointments. They got a little crazy this week, so get to your appointments on time. Make sure you take everything you need to take. Don't forget. Paperwork or prescriptions or whatever it is that you need to take to your appointments. Don't forget it. It's the worst. I have a question. I have a question. Is it up here on the platform? It's like the only place I'm not really looking. Up here. Is it right next to the— oh my gosh! Just like the stupid crank was right next to the— I should have known. I should have known. Oh wow. Oh wow. I can't see anything. Oh wow. So much for lighting the braziers. Alright, we're shooting in the dark here. Can I get it up there? Thank you for the reminder. I would likely forget. It was a nightmare. I kept forgetting. I would forget one or the other or both. I actually had to go back. I had an appointment for a particular day. I rushed to it to try to make it on time. And in my rush, I didn't take what I needed, so I had to come back the next day anyway. It was a nightmare. Make sure you take what you need. Don't lie to me, Ara. It's a hair appointment. Just tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. You're going to the salon again. It's the only thing you ever do. Play video games and you get your hair did. That's Ara in a nutshell. The gamer girl with the excellent hair. Too bad, bud. We don't have any rations. Oh, that definitely didn't make it. That's in 3 weeks? I don't believe you. You've never gone 3 weeks between hair appointments. You're lying to me. Don't lie to me. I know better than that. Hello? Pick this up. Did it go? No, don't fall! It's so close. Alright, you guys, moment of truth. Axebeard is conveniently absent. Conveniently not here. So, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. If I get a horde, I'm gonna laugh so hard. I'm gonna laugh so hard. If I get a horde. He's not here to defend himself. I wish we could take the time to see the lighting of the forge, but I don't want to get caught. We'll see it when it's all lit up. Because these shadow orcs are not a joke. Like, that stronghold, that was a bit of a challenge. You guys were there, you saw it. Waiting, waiting, waiting. My recipes should pop up. There we go. Mithril ingot. Oh, and we can craft ironwood now. That's very exciting. It's very quiet. It's very quiet. I'm gonna jump down here and they're gonna come. Oh, confirmed by science indeed. Confirmed by science indeed. Alright guys, mithril ingots. That's really like this whole thing is just about these ingots. And the easiest way to tell is you have no sound meter. Oh yeah, same. I'm not same, true. But here's the thing, like I said before, I felt, just in my feelings, my perception, was that a forge horde was not the same thing as a horde triggered by noise. Like that they were separate. So the sound meter to me is not an indication. It's an indication of hordes in the area, but like I thought the forges had dedicated hordes, not triggered by sound, but triggered by the forge getting reactivated. So, but we see it now. We see the evidence. Axebeard was right. Big shocker. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. I can't make a map stone? Why? I need stone? Are you kidding me? I can do that. I can do that. I don't know. I feel like we'll be able to make mithril ingots at the Kuzdal Forge, though. Oh, I don't need a map stone. There's one right outside the door. Sorry. I already forgot. I already forgot. One small step for science. Proved by science. Take out the orc chieftain. A horde will not come to the forge in that area. Starving, yes, yes, I know. Yes, yes, I know. Not deep space, I keep doing that. The Waro base. Alright, we'll eat some food. I'll make something that cooks fast. Yeesh. Alright. Let's confirm we can make mithril ingots in this forge. Oh, yes we can. I passed it. Why is it at the top? That's not alphabetical order. I guess they're not in alphabetical order, are they? I don't know why I assumed that they were. Okay, so, just like with the star metal, we need 6. Is that consistent? Copper... Do they all need 6? Silver only needs 3, gold only needs 3, iron only needs 3. Okay. Mithril ingot, capacity unlocked. The only struggle now is to collect the material. So guys, we are gonna go find ourselves some mithril. Don't worry, we're gonna do it together, and I'll show you. I'll show you how to do it. It's gonna be great. And yeah, I'm just at the 2-hour mark, so I am completely comfortable going after it. Now, what that means is... You know what? I'm gonna reserve judgment. I was gonna say what I thought we would get into, but it depends on how long everything is gonna take, and it's still a crapshoot with me how long everything takes. So we're gonna go get some mithril. I don't think it's gonna take that long, so then I have a decision to make, is how far forward I want to push for this stream particularly. And like I was telling Axe earlier when he mentioned it, I'm not so worried about not making it on time. Forge. What? Oh, ironwood. We can craft ironwood now. Wood scraps and metal fragments. Interesting. I know I'm gonna make it on time for the release. I made sure with that bonus stream. So now it's kind of like, do I want to push it? But let's go ahead and gather our mithril first and foremost. We should go rebuild some of those statues too that we came across. My brain. Sorry, I'm trying to grab my stuff again. And see what we unlock in this area? I genuinely don't remember. Because we just got Durin's armor. So if it's armor recipes, I mean, I'm going to feel a little crazy. I'm just going to feel a little crazy. Because it's like, man, we just got this armor. Do I have any rations? Okay, cool. I have 2 Lembas. I also have some Biltong. And you know what? Let's make something fun that's not Lembas, but pretty significant. Pasties restore a lot of health. Cookies restore a lot of health. I'm sorry, pasties. Meat and onion and dough. That sounds freaking delicious. That sounds like something we should have in our lives. I'm gonna make some pasties. Like a meat pie? Yes, please. Is that what a mince pie is? Just a meat pie? Because isn't mince basically ground meat for you guys? Is it always beef or can it be something else? I have so many questions. Okay, where did we put the map stone? We put it in that stupid room. Okay, we'll go to the stupid room. I literally just got a pasty for breakfast. Now, pasties are different. No, mince pies are fruit pies. Oh! I thought mince was mince meat for you guys. Oh, blaze shrooms. Hello. Yes, please. The more you know. Oh, I didn't grab any, hold on. Let's go back. I need to grab some true quartz and we can rebuild these lamps. Sorry. Mince pies are fruit pies. Are they a particular fruit or do they just mean mince pies? Like that just means fruit in general. I did it again. I need to name these different because I can't do it. I can't do it. I went to the deep space. Okay. No true quartz. No true quartz? Excuse me. Excuse me? Are you kidding me right now? I should have tons of this stuff. I just put a bunch in a chest. Did I put it in the desolation base? I just put a bunch in a chest. I have true quartz. What do you mean? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. The desolation. Well, I mean, meat pies do have mince in them, but they're called meat pies. Okay. A fruit mince pie is one thing, and then a pie is that I'm going to get a pie from the servo. Shut up. It's made from various meats, but typically mince meat. Fruit mince pies are a Christmas thing. Oh, and mince pies are generally Christmas. Oh, okay. I hate fruit mince pies. So specific to you, but you hate them. Of course. Of course. True quartz. I had so... Okay, here we go. I was about to say. I know I had a decent amount. I had a decent amount. That's it? Okay. Okay. I forget what the thing I had at the Hobbiton movie tour set at the... Did they call it the base camp? What did they call it? They called it something really cute. But I took a picture of it and I shared it with you guys, and it was like a puff pastry around, I think it was ground meat that had been cooked. It wasn't like a sausage roll. Maybe that's what it was. You already knew. You already knew what I was talking about. Get out of my brain. Yeah, it was good. It weirdly tasted, I don't know if R and Curse will know about it. Kathleen will recognize it for sure. It almost tasted a little bit, and this is going to sound worse than it is, a little bit like Chef Boyardee meat. That sausage roll. Oh, let's not get poisoned by these mushrooms, please. I had a little bit of Chef Boyardee. Yeah, LOL indeed.
Another time.
Frickin' frick. I'm not gonna stand in the mushrooms, game. Drop stuff on my head. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And I'm poisoned, whatever. Yeah, and I'm supposed to freaking love the singing. I'm supposed to love it. When it does this to me. Look at my HP. Look at it. But the singing is so great. Oh my god, it's so dwarf. You're a dwarf. No, I'm not. I'm a person.
Tell
Playing a
Durin
game.
wakes
I'm not a
from
dwarf.
sleep.
Do I feel strongly about it? Maybe. And it's not, and the Durin's lamp is not handling my poison damage at all. I thought it was going to. I thought it was going to. I hate this room. I hate this room so much. Everything about it sucks. Okay. Okay, I'm done. We are looking for Mithril ore. I'm not gonna go down those stairs. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We need to head to, no spoilers, we need to head to one of our darkest deeps that we came across earlier. Go away, you shadow face. I know. It's the mushrooms. It wasn't, so the Durin's lamp heals your shadow damage. So I'm not worried about being exposed to shadow. Why is this red? Is it because we're in the red horn? Was the other one red? Wait. Wait. And then it's the rocks falling on my head that's problematic. I never noticed that these were actually red.
Kazad Adnagan in Muru. Kazad Aknarazazanu.
Right? Can I get this one? This looks great. This looks great. Okay, let's get this statue handled. What do you have for me? If it's just like a shield. It's the Gondorian shield though. Oh, hey bear. No, 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 no. No, no. No bear cuddles today, my friend. Oh, but that's where the thing is. We gotta go this way. What are we gonna name this one? I'm gonna name him... Gary, I think. I'm gonna name him Gary. Gary the bear. So he's a cave bear in the red horn mode. Alright, let's get this statue, please. Goodbye, bear. Hello, bear. Goodbye, bear. Have you gotten early access? I have not. Yeah, it's just gonna be the Gondorian shield, but I mean, it's a beautiful shield. I don't have the things to build a Durin's lamp, do I? Nope. Okay. Bye. Oh, that's the way I gotta go, though. Here we go. Not yet. I'm hoping to hear something latest by like Monday or Tuesday. But there haven't been guarantees. There's been intentional, hey, no guarantees about it. Okay. Darkest Deep. There's something moving around ahead of us, if you can see it. And honestly, we haven't fought one of these yet.
Dragon's beasts!
So let's, Oh, he took off. Oh, hello. Oh my gosh, hello. That's really scary when you can't see him. It's a fell beast, everybody. It's one of the big boys. It's one of the big boys. He will also drop scales. We don't need them, but he's obviously going to be a problem if we don't handle him. I need to be in this area. I have stuff to do here. So when you get to the Red Horn Lode, I was actually talking about this much earlier in game because I thought that once you discovered the Fell Beast in the Desolation, they showed up in the Darkest Deeps at that point. But oh, bye, good night. Come to find out, they don't show up until the Red Horn Lode. But just be aware, when you come into a Darkest Deep down here, stop crouching. There will be a Fell Beast and you need to take him out. Which we did. Okay, so let's take a look. And here's what we're looking for. We're looking for Mithril, right? Do you guys see... Ooh, kind of lost it. Do you guys see this little orange? Orange? It is not orange. It is bluish. Kind of glow. This little string of... Do you see it? Do you guys see it? Just tell me you can see it. That's Mithril. Mithril glows. So you can see it. I keep not showing you guys the example. Yeah, glinting. I keep failing to show you the example that's right next to the Mithril Forge because there's actually some partially delved Mithril right there, but it's not enough, and because I've played the game before, I know that it's not enough, so I didn't even bother with it. So, what you want to do, any of these Darkest Deeps that we uncovered on the map, so they're all marked with this little hash mark here. So here's the one that we're at. You'll end up looking down to see if you see the glow. I wouldn't go down a darkest deep that you don't see a blatant glow of mithril in. Potentially all of them have mithril, but there's a specific one, I believe it might be more than one, that is referred to as a like a mithril deep or something. So hopefully when I rappel down here, it's gonna tell me that this is a mithril deep. I don't know if it actually called deep. And you know what? I've got to look around for natural fiber. Because of course... Oh, hello, sir. Because of course I didn't bring any. And it's much, much better to build the rope ladders to descend darkest deeps than it is to use... What was that? Than it is to use the quick platforms. Because you need to be able to get out. Oh, and you know what else I did wrong? This is what we need that Dawnbreak Ale for, and I didn't grab any. So, can I? I need more stone. I always need more stone to build a map stone. Imagine. Are there any stones in here I can break? There's probably some right outside. If there's none in here. And then... how much stone do I actually need? I need 20? Goodness, I was about to say. Oh, you know what we can do? Hold on. Silly me. Don't tell me I know. I know, I'm going back. I know, I'm going back. This'll be the easiest way. You guys know how you get stone from dirt? You know how this drops stone? Let's break this entrance open completely. Uh-oh, what? Oh, the bear! Hello, Gary. I'm not trying to mess with you, dude. Like, that's your tunnel. I'm not trying to mess with your tunnel. Is this your rock? I'm sorry, I need it. Don't worry about me, Gary. Don't worry about me. It's all good, man. No, you're fine. I'm gonna go away. Alright, we have like 80 stone already. That's how wonderful. Is he staying over there? That's how wonderful it is to break an entrance like that. Okay, so hearth and mapstone for shizzle. Because I need to go get that Dawnbreak Ale. Because we'll talk about Darkest Deeps. This is actually the first one that I've taken you guys down in this playthrough. Which is so funny because... we made it at the Desolation, didn't we? Because they're actually pretty frequent. Goodbye, bear. Yeah, I know. So, the Darkest Deeps are exactly that. They're extremely dark. And so, we haven't... in our normal travels in the wild, running around through the Mines of Moria, you'll notice that you'll be in the dark, quotes in the dark, and you notice it most honestly at the beginning of the game, because you're so used to, like, very quickly you're very used to making torches, because you can't see anything anyway. So you're very rarely in the dark long enough to actually start taking damage from it. But, just a friendly reminder, so in the bottom left corner of my screen, underneath that hero spirit, buff little bar there, you'll see there's the thing, it almost kind of looks like a compass. It's got two sections on the top and then one on the bottom, and then there's a little arrow. This is actually your light meter, and we don't ever talk about it because, like I said, it's hard enough to just be able to see in the dark, so we're crafting torches all the time. We're not exposed to the dark long enough to have to deal with it. But basically, you'll be in the dark long enough in regular gameplay, you'll start to take damage from it, and it's one of those statuses that's like poison or shadow, and it just starts chipping away at your HP. Chipping away, and it's just like doosh, 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 and you just feel it coming off. And you're down there on the bottom of a Darkest Deep. You're not close to the surface. We'll experience this for ourselves. So what that means is you are absolutely going to want any means as possible to save yourself when you've started to take that darkness damage. And because the deeps are so stinking deep, really just being down there for a second, it can be long enough to expose you to darkness damage. So, the Dawnbreak Pale Ale, which we crafted, this was unlocked from the ranger camp in the Dorodel, so thank goodness I finally found it, because this is actually extremely beneficial stuff. So, Dawnbreak Pale Ale is yeasty and refreshing. This ale gives the drinker an inner light, prevents and cures the despair of shadow and darkness from taking hold. So this is exactly the best thing for us to take into the darkest deeps. Torches are not going to save you. Like, regular handheld torches are not going to save you. I don't think the Zarok torch is going to save you. And I have heard some people claim that the standing torch item that you can build, this one here, I've heard some people claim that they can use this light source, and that helps alleviate the despair. I've seen it argued in the Discord, so some people are like, absolutely not, that's crazy. Some people are like, I did it, I totally did it, it's totally a thing. And some other people argue that the Durin's lamp item that you can craft will also dispel the darkness. So it says, bring power of light to the darkness and push away the shadow. We know that Durin's lamps work specifically on shadow. That's what they're designed for. I've never tested the theory. I've never gone down there, built a Durin's lamp, and, you know, seen if it made a difference or not. And I'm not going to do that now. What I am going to do is what I know works. And I'm going to... Oh, shoot. I need elven wood. I drive myself crazy. I drive myself crazy. This is an argument for building a proper base in the Desolation. Because having a lot of things, especially crafting items back here in the Doro Delph, means I'm coming back here a lot more than I would like to. Which is unfortunate. I need the workbench because I'm going to make a brew skin, so I can carry some of this ale with me. I am not going to take a wander keg because I want to carry Durin's axe to mine the Mithril. Brew skin. Okay, I have one here. I'm going to make another one. I will fill this brew skin. It's a leather flask. I will fill it with Dawnbreak Ale and I'll take it down there with me. I think that's the best way to go about it. Steel ingot and leather. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Why does this game hate me so much? How do I not have a steel ingot? That's my question. How long is this gonna take? I just want one more. I'll just feel better if I take it down there with me. You have to drink it, and then once you drink the full amount, it's just like a mug of ale. If you have to hit the trigger like 4 times for him to down the flask. You have to drink the whole thing for it to take effect. I'm only here from Darksight. My boss is Melkor. His address is Morgoth, Boglier, Angband 34, north of Arda. So silly. So silly. But yeah, you gotta drink the whole thing for it to take effect, and then I just don't know how much time we're gonna be down there. But you know what I do know is I don't need to carry my torch right now. And I know that I need natural fiber, and I don't have any. So booyah. A booyah booyah. There's the natural fiber for us. Steel ingots, please, so I can make another brew skin. I don't know how many I was short. It's under brews? Brew skin. There we go. That's all I needed. Yay. Okay, so now I have 2 of those. Let's grab our pasties, because they should be done by now. Yes. Let's head back to... Ooh. The Desolation, because that's where my ale is. Fill my brew skins. And then we have a map stone at the Darkest Deep, so we can just pop right back over there. So I might eat something while I'm here at this base as well, just to refill my stomach a little bit. I thought I'd gotten that wrong too, by the way, when I was lore checking myself. I made some reference to Angband in reference to Morgoth. Okay, so quick pause story. Fill brewskin adds itself as an option if you have brewskins in your pack. So yeah, I'm gonna fill both of these. But I made a reference to Angband and Morgoth in the same breath, and I was like, ooh, I think I got it wrong, because I think it's the Witch King of Angband, and but no, it's Angmar. I was correct. I thought I was wrong, but I was actually correct. Angmar is a establishment that comes along a bit later, and the Witch King, obviously one of the Nazgul ends up presiding over Angmar. And the orcs in the Misty Mountains, aka the orcs of Gundabad and Caradhras, and like basically this whole stretch of mountains that Moria is built under. A lot of the orcs from this area became enthralled by the Witch King because Angmar was, I believe, just south of... Oh, I don't remember which... Is it the Blue Mountains or the Iron Hills that are like northeast of Moria? Ooh, I can't. I have the map in my brain, but it's not telling me the truth, I don't think. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Anyway, I was right. Angband was the correct term for Morgoth's domain in the early days. In the early days, I was correct. Angmar and Angband, they're very similar, but they are not the same. Okay. Put this here. So I've got my ale handy. I've got my snacks handy. I also have some lembas down here. Let's put that here. I have all my materials for my Shakaznaman, or whatever it's called, my Mithril Spear. I have granite for statues, true quartz, and granite for lamps. Coal for braziers. Black diamonds because it makes me feel safe. And yeah. And yeah, that should be fine. And I have a full stomach, so let's just go for it. Okay. So I've got this stuff. I've got my natural fiber. We're just going to mine some mithril, but the darkest deeps are a little bit of a challenge, so we've got to take it seriously. So Red Horn Lode Mapstone 2, I believe, is the one we're looking for. I need to bail. Aura, thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you to the moon and back. Have fun at your hair appointment. Remember to take anything you need to take. Alright, guys, here we go. Here we go. Where's our little glimmer? There it is, little glimmer. Now we're going to build ourselves a nice ladder. And be a little bit strategic because navigating on these ladders can be a bit problematic as well because of the natural gripping instincts of your dwarf. So sometimes I do them... That's really too close. That's like a waste of a ladder. Hold on. Your dwarf will be really annoying and grip ladders in ways you don't want them to. So sometimes... Whoa! I like how I can't see. One should just climb down the ladder, honestly, to find out where your stopping point is. And the game is very nice and will let you build a ladder while you're hanging from one. So let's just do that. Let's just do that. So if I jump backwards, I probably have a good chance of landing on this. Now, if you fall all the way down a darkest deep, you're going to die when you hit the floor. Unless you have some spicy means of protection. So obviously, you can see some mithril over on this wall. We can see some mithril hanging out around us. So you can fight to grab the stuff that's here right at the front. You guys see the spider down here. I can't grab my sword just yet. But what I am going to do is make sure there is a ladder. I'm very tempted to just jump off, but make sure there is a ladder here for you. Because you need to be able to grab from the ground. And that's might sound really obvious. Like, of course I need access from the ground, but I have definitely failed to give myself a ladder close enough to the ground to actually get out quickly. So that is that. Okay, so we're down here. We've got our torch, which is going to help us navigate. And we're just going to keep an eye on ourselves. So as you can see, that light meter... Get up here and mine this mithril, dude. That light meter is pulsing. And it's all the way to the left side of that half circle. So it's just like, hey, you're in the dark, man. And then I have a status right now that says in darkness. So we're just going to keep an eye on ourselves. And we have our Dawnbreak Ale that's going to help us out if we start to take damage. I like to wait because I want the ale to function for as long a period of time as possible. So if I take it preemptively, the buff that it gives me is going to drain that much faster. So I'm going to wait till I'm actually in trouble before I drink it. Your knowledge is so awesome. Don't flatter me. It's barely there, and it's a recency thing because like I have the weirdest things from the Lord of the Rings like historium in my brain. I've read a lot of the companion books and Captain, I don't remember if it was you or if it was Cal that was asking me if I had read the Silmarillion. Here's another thing I'm gonna do, because, yeah, to Curse point, she said earlier in the chat, the Darkest Deeps are also a bit labyrinthine, so I'm gonna go ahead and build a torch. It won't protect me from darkness, but it will give me directions. I'm gonna pop some torches that I can follow to get out. Because if we do end up in any kind of trouble, you need to be able to get out fast. So I want a very clear path leading me back. There's a couple of other things down here. So if you guys remember, the first time we came upon a deep, Aldrich was like, ooh, that's where I can get precious gems. But there's also some scary stuff down there. So we're gonna keep our eye out for some scary stuff. Scary depending on who you ask, but dangerous things regardless of whether you find them scary or not, they are dangerous. So I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled and I'll let you guys know. And honestly, I'll probably run. I'll probably run if we come across any real issues. Spiders are not that big of a deal. We can handle the spiders. But the other things that are down here, I don't know, man. They're kind of a big deal. Okay, so I'm gonna lean to my left. I'm gonna keep to my left. That generally helps me keep my direction. But also when you're mining mithril like this, a way that you can go about it is to mine in a very specific direction so you can actually follow your gutted deposits back. Because there's so much mithril, and you guys can see there's literally so much and only mithril down here. So you can almost follow the lack of mithril to get out. Now, here's a new food resource. It's called a deep mushroom. You'll be able to make a new recipe with it. You guys know I'm not wildly enthusiastic about cooking in games, so I'm not super excited about that, but it is a reality. Or have friends who can come and save you. I've definitely never fallen while trying to climb back up, like never. My gosh, we struggled so much when we played together, getting down to Darkest Deeps. That's why I was making the whole side note about the ladders. I'm like, just kind of use your brain when you're placing the ladders, because it's going to be harder than you think, especially if you're in a hurry. Ooh, my torch has gone out. No, thank you. No, thank you. I can't see. Ooh, do you guys see this? So I have a despair status. It's chipping away at my HP, so this is what we were talking about. And you have to not only grab your brew skin, but you have to use the trigger or whatever button is on keyboard, your right trigger button, to actually drink it. This is something that I've had trouble with in the past, where I'm like, okay, I equipped it, I'm hitting A, like it's not doing it. You have to hold the item with A from your hotbar, and then you have to use the trigger to actually drink from it. And we've already got 60 mithril sitting in said hotbar right now, so that's pretty exciting. It's not taking us too much effort or time to get a significant amount of mithril. I didn't check to see. I do know that we need 6 ore per ingot, but I did not check to see how many ingots we needed for the spear, so I'm just gonna go until it feels right, I think. The real friend don't give you hand while you're falling. Keep you in his arms will never fall. Despair. See what you did there, Kathleen. Despair. Okay. Acquire, require. Oh gosh, and yeah, I need to drop another torch so I can fall. I want to keep them somewhat close so there's just no question. Because if we run into trouble, and there's a part of me that's like, I need to find the trouble so you guys can see it. Oh, there's a fallen dwarf down here. I need to find the trouble, but I'm not trying to fight the trouble, you know what I'm saying? And we have another brew skin, so as long as my Bright Hope buff stays active, I'm safe from despair, and then we have another dose available. That scared the living owlay out of me. Speaking of trouble. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting it to pop around the corner. Okay, oh my gosh, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. Did you guys see it? Oh, and it walked away. Oh, this is so spooky. Did you guys see it? Curse, that was a jump scare for real. You'll have to watch it back. Oh, my heart is thumping. My heart is thumping. Where did it go? Okay, there he is. There he is. Okay, do you see it? This is a very powerful creature that is referred to as a nameless beast and is definitely associated with Balrogs made of fire and shadow. So I might be able to survive him. He's very tough. Now, Kirsten and I have this conversation repeatedly. Oh gosh, go away. Okay, he's turning away, he's going away. Okay. He's very scary. His design is actually very scary. But he waddles. Do you see how he waddles so aggressively? So, Kirsten and I argue about whether these things are actually scary looking or not. He's smoky and he's shadowy and he's sunken into the ground, by the way. Can you guys tell? He's glitching into the ground. It's like he's swimming in the dirt. They do look pretty scary. Their design is pretty scary. You can't see details because they are cloaked in shadow and flame. Why is he sunk into the ground? It's not helping the argument. But I think they're pretty scary. I think he's scary, but he waddles, and so he kind of looks like a small waddling puppy dog that's on fire. Cursed, you can barely see him? Have I not gotten close enough? I mean, I'm trying not to die. Maybe we need to use the Ring of Power after the game. Yeah, maybe. You see him now? Like, he's got these horns. I was about to say, is he even on me? Ooh! There he goes. Oh, that's cool. I never noticed that before. He, like... Okay, the fact that he's glitched into the ground is really making this ridiculous. I'm trying to make an argument for why this thing is scary, and... Ooh! Oh, 200? Oh, he just did 200 damage on me. For reals. I like how I can set him on fire and he's a fire beast. Like, he's slow, he waddles, but his attacks are powerful if you don't get out of the way. I wish he had an HP bar I could see and I knew how close I was. But he's got these horns. He's on fire. Like, he's actually designed to be quite scary, but because he waddles and he's slow, he just doesn't... He seems a little goofy. Cursed is not intimidated. I am wildly intimidated. Oh! And, like, he's tough. Ooh, that would have hurt if he got me with that. Like, he's tough. Ooh. And he makes scary noises. He makes scary noises. Like, is he ever gonna die? Ooh! I think he might be getting close to that because he's getting more aggressive. Oh, okay, we're out of here. We're out of here. Mission accomplished. You guys saw it. You guys saw it. That's a nameless beast. They are in the darkest deeps. That is the danger that is referred to. And they're just, yeah, they just patrol down here. They just waddle around. So, that's a thing. That's a thing. Mission accomplished. Basically a flaming Canadian goose. He's just real dangerous, though. It's okay to not be... I can understand you not being scared of him. I don't know why they made him waddle so hard. Because his design is actually very intimidating. The argument is failing, I know. The sound you just made is when I scare my girlfriend. I've had a few jump scares in this playthrough. That was not he was just right there all of a sudden. Oh gosh. So basically, yeah, the Mithril is so pretty. It's beautiful. It's beautiful in most of its forms. It's very pretty in the ore, or in the bedding material. It's pretty as ore. And then when you hold it in your pockets, it looks like this just dirty brown rock. But when you put it on a pallet, it once again becomes beautiful and shiny. Oh, he's getting tired. But yeah, we're getting plenty. We're getting plenty of mithril. Oh gosh, yeah. I've got tons. What is that? 30, 60, 90, 120, 130? If I can math. Oh, I've got more up here. Yeah, we've got tons. We're done. We're done here. We're done here. But obviously, end game, you can come back and continue to mine the mithril. And like I said, I'm not sure. I wish I could tell you for sure if every Darkest Deep in the Red Horn lode had mithril or not, or if there's like 2 or like I don't know. I don't know exactly because I usually just look for the glimmer like we had at this one, and I just go down here and I grab it. And I've never, like, once I get what I need, I don't explore for the sake of, you know, questions answered, just to see like how much mithril is elsewhere. Good night, Kathleen. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, you're gonna miss the mithril weapon, but that's okay. That's okay. You can always watch it back. Thank you, Kathleen, for hanging out. I appreciate you a whole lot, and I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you for school. Oh my gosh, which direction do I go? What have I done to myself? Do I go this way? See, that's heading towards more mithril, so that means I need to not go that way. This is the direction I need to go. I'm so proud of you. Good job. Good job and good night and happy weekend. Plenty of mithril. So yeah, that's it. That's the trick. Now, finding mithril, the game does not tell you. This is one of those things, like, for someone who plays games more casually, who does not enjoy not understanding what's going on. I don't like puzzles. Axebeard is always using the term mystery. He's like, oh, they left it mysterious. I'm like, yeah, that's real cute, but like, I'm trying to win this game. So, they don't tell you where to find mithril. There's nothing in this game that's gonna say, oh, you'd better go check out a Darkest Deep to go get that mithril. Like, nothing. So I spent hour after frustrating hour trying to figure it out. I ran around the Red Horn lode. I couldn't find anywhere. Like I said, there's a tiny little bit, and I'll point it out when we go back over there. There's a tiny little bit. Oh my gosh, what have I done? How am I supposed to get on this ladder? Wait. Okay. Let's do... No, don't... No, I want you to jump. He's not gonna do it. Oh, man. Because the ladder is facing... No! Oh, God! Cursed! Cursed, I blame you for this. Oh, I blame you for this. This is what I was talking about. And here's the thing, you guys. All of my mithril and all of my stuff is gonna stay down there in the deeps, and I have to go get it. I have to go get it. The game doesn't tell you where to find mithril. I don't know what I did to eventually figure it out, but I spent a very long time being very confused, not being able to see anything that indicated where the mithril would be. So I don't... Yeah. It's just, they don't tell you. It's just one of those things the game doesn't tell you. And I'm telling you now so that you know, and I have no idea, how to help you in the future with that, but you know for me that, that's how it's gonna work. Dude, for real? Like, first you fall off of stuff, and then you refuse. I should have crafted a torch. I should be able to see my urn, though. Ooh, is it all the way down on the ground? Well, yeah, I guess I fell pretty far. Oh. I can't see anything. I don't have any wood in my pockets. I cannot craft a torch. Whoa, dude. Phew. 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 But yeah, this is where the mithril is. It's in a Darkest Deep. Nobody but me is gonna tell you. Nobody but me is gonna tell you. There's spiders. Oh, get your urn, dude. We gotta fight. Nope. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try this again. I'm probably gonna fall again. Oh, I gotta be careful. Oh, I gotta be careful. still thinking about Tom Bombadil. Who he was, I have no clue. Still my favorite entity in the world, and his beautiful woman, Goldberry, the daughter of the river. It's funny. I don't dislike Tom, but I'm not like a big Tom Bombadil stan. But your opinion is very common. My husband feels the same way. I mean, he doesn't, I wouldn't say that he like loves Tom Bombadil, but he definitely enjoys the mystery of Tom and appreciates him. And I mean, he's super fun. Like, how could you not like Tom? How could you not like him? He helps everybody out. He sings while he does it. He is, okay, here's my problem area. No dislike, but like, I'm like, okay, that's cool. He's a thing. I think Marcus, I think my husband thinks he's a Maya. I can't remember what the argument was. How the heck? Okay, what happened last time? I just couldn't make the platform. Okay, I'm gonna pull an Aura and I'm gonna make a whole like floor of stuff. No jumping required. I judge her, she's correct sometimes. I judge her, but she's correct. But yeah, Tom is cool. The oldest. I can't imagine anything else that he could be other than a Maya. Because he's not a Valar, there's no way. He would be listed among the Valar if he was. So yeah, unless he's just other. He's just other. And we'll never know. Oh, what are you doing, dude? Stop. Oh my god, I'm so scared. Oh, I want to go home. Not the deep space, the Dwarf base. Okay, here we go. Oops, yeah. The dwarves was never Laura Croft. They can't jump like her. We have very short legs. Very dangerous over short distances. Very dangerous over short distances, but that is it. I always wish there was some Tom in the movies. I think I might spend my weekend rewatching the movies. OMG, talk about jump scares. I was a little nervous. Alright, yeah, we'll make our ingots here because we can. But I'm pretty sure we have to forge the spear at the Mithril Forge. So let's get a batch going, and then let's check how many we need to make the spear. Oh, I just got so hungry. Where's the... Oh yeah, Mithril Forge, it's up here. I only need 5. Okay, so once this is done, we are in business. So I will waste some time building a Mithril palette so you guys can see how pretty it is. Booyah! Look at it, so pretty. Look at it, it's so pretty. Shinier than the silver, which is why it's so precious, of course. Talk about jump scares. Okay, ingots are down here. Let's put my star metal in here. The ore too, or just the... Wait, why did I see... I confused myself. What time is it? Oh, it's like 9? Okay, not bad. Not bad. Just like an extra hour. Happy to compensate for the weirdness at the front of stream. So, for the sake of having something to talk about. Oh, it's in a dump chest. That's where I was seeing it. For the sake of having something to talk about while we wait for that. I am supposed to stream on the Steam homepage for the release event. On Steam for Duran's Folk expansion. And you have to multi-stream. Obviously, to do that, I'm not going to be on Steam exclusively. I want to do a regular stream here on YouTube, but it just also happens to be streaming on Steam, so that's the plan. But I was trying to set that up. I was trying to add a program to OBS that would allow me to multi-stream. So I did that, but Steam, as you can imagine, because it's mostly a gaming sales platform, it's not really a streaming platform. That's not what it's primarily is. So what it can handle as far as like bit rates and stuff coming from OBS is a lot lower. So the quality of the stream will probably be a lot lower on YouTube on that day. because I'm gonna have to like downgrade the quality of my stream so Steam can handle it. So that being said, I had set up some different stuff, and I was trying different ways to change OBS to like multi-stream or whatever. So going through all of that and adjusting all those settings, because the stream itself has to be set up a little bit differently to accommodate it, is why my settings got changed. And I'm assuming that's why we were having trouble with all the buffering and stuff in the first attempts of stream. So that's the story. Riveting, I know. Riveting, I know. I think Tom, he is more important as we are imagined. He was something special. Like, from all the darkness, you will always find your girl, love, and home in a way. Tom's just chilling. That's the thing, too. Like, I kind of don't get it. I kind of don't get why he's just chilling. I don't need him to do anything, but it's like, why aren't you in Valinor? Like, why are you just hanging out in Middle-earth? Goldberry sounds great, so I get that. Like, I get that I get it, but it's so funny that he's just chilling. Cracks me up. Tom Bombadillo. Yeah. Yeah, and I get to be a hater. Well, not a hater, but devil's advocate. I get why they didn't put him in the films. It's another one of those things where I'm like, it would take a lot of time, and it didn't actually impact. Like, it was cute, but it didn't impact the journey of the ring, as it were. Because Tom just kind of interacts with it, and he's like, okay, that's goofy. And it doesn't do us any good to know. Like, it doesn't help us at all to know that he's unaffected. It's definitely a cool world mechanic. But since basically they had, and I like watching the special features, which I'm sure you guys have as well, they were struggling to make 3 movies. At first it was it's like a 1-movie project, and then it turned into like 2, and then it turned into 3. Because there's just so much material, so there was just no way they really could have put everything in there. And Tom wasn't essential. And I agree with that. I agree with that assessment. He's very cool. He's a very fun part of the world, but he's not that essential. And then they paid ode to him through Treebeard. Treebeard had a lot of his lines. Treebeard was, because he was an Ent, it felt very fitting that he would be kind of the representation for Tom Bombadil. You know, that he was a tree, he was of nature, and all of that, so I'm not mad that he's not in the movies, and I don't like what they did with him in Rings of Power. But I really don't like anything that they've done with the Gandalf character in Rings of Power. Like, I don't think he should even be in it. It doesn't add, for me, it doesn't add anything to it. Kind of takes away from, it's like, oh, I'm interested in what's going on, like, everywhere else. But with him, I'm just not that interested in what's going on with him. Call me a hater. Call me a hater. And the first movie is already so long. Right, right. There was always darkness, killing, and suffering, but and Tom is like there is hope. Yeah. Well, that's what Gandalf was, I think, in the films. He was the one who's just like, yeah, this is gonna be really hard, and I'm a realist, and, like, stuff's crazy, but we can make it. We can make it. And we kind of got to, so. Because that's the thing, is, like, Tom didn't care. Tom Bombadil didn't give an F. He was so detached from everything that was going on in the world. So you could say that he gave people hope or that he had hope, but it was really, like, he was just existing. But the hope that he gave was just in his existence. It's something so pure and beyond the reach of the darkness, to your point. Like, he was so other and so beyond Sauron's influence. So it was hopeful. His existence was hopeful, but I don't feel like he was hopeful. I feel like he was just chilling. I do hate the Harfoots. I really do. I really do hate them. They are somewhat lore accurate. Like, Harfoots existed. They are the, for lack of a better term, the proto-Hobbit. They did exist. They are things, but it's like, I hate the rebellious kid. It's so anime, and it might be just that I'm burnt out because of anime, but like, the rebellious kid that's like, haven't you ever wanted more? And then it's like, oh, you're the special one, and like, you're gonna be the one that makes all the, it's just, it's so tropish. And her character is so annoying. Because those characters are always like, they place themselves above the rules, they place themselves above everybody else and everybody else's safety, because they're like, I'm better and I think about more things than you, and so I don't have to care about, you know, it was just, I don't know, I just don't like that character. I don't like that character trope. It's very immature, it's very frustrating. And you're talking about very, very serious things, you know, happening in Middle-earth, so just to have someone not really taking it seriously. Doing all the wrong things, making all the wrong decisions. Because you could argue, like, the goofiest character you had, well, you had Pippin, who kind of made mistakes. That was his nature, and yeah, he was a little bit of a drag on the Fellowship. But, you know, Sam in the books, in the movies, Sam is just clutch. In the books, he really gets distracted. He messes up sometimes. He starts to worry about things that don't make a whole lot of sense to worry about. But yeah, so you just don't, they're just so, ugh. I liked her friend though. What was her name? Pippa? It wasn't Pippa. What was her friend's name? I liked her. Until she like randomly fell in love with the store kid. And then was like, okay, this is random and unnecessary. And then just everything surrounding it. Not a fan. Not a fan. Another example of not adding to the story at all. Okay, are you guys ready? This is a momentous Poppy. I was close. I like Poppy. Momentous occasion, you guys. We're gonna craft the Shazaknaman, or Shazaknaman, Forge of Mithril from a secret design revealed by the king under the mountain. This Dragon's Bane weapon is truly a masterwork. Shoot, and I brought my Durin's axe. Able to pierce a dragon's hide, only one masterwork can be carried at a time. Okay, pause. Oh shoot, no, I said pause. Oh my gosh, big deal. Poof.
Ha ha ha! Yes!
I hit the wrong button. I was trying to back out so I could take the I could take the pick back to the, oh well. These are both extremely important pieces of this game and I don't want to leave one sitting here. All right. We'll take the spear. We will take the spear home. Look at it, so fancy. And yes, it's gonna glow forever because it's made of mithril. That's not just the forge fire. It's gonna glow. It's so pretty, so pretty. Okay, we'll do the Desolation base, that's fine. Sauron texted me, I like Tom also. I doubt it. If Sauron is anything like Morgoth, I feel like we get a lot more of Morgoth's personality in the stories than we do of Sauron. We just know Sauron was kind of his underling and kind of took over. So you kind of understood Morgoth's motivations and stuff. So if you just apply those to Sauron, he's essentially the same character, but yeah, Sauron doesn't, we don't really know what he's about other than like world domination. Like Morgoth very specifically wanted to, what's the word I want to use? He wanted to exceed Iluvatar. He was jealous. He specifically wanted to destroy everything that the other Valar made. He was a petulant child. But he was also very powerful. And it was weird because he wanted to be a part of what was happening, but he wanted to be in control. And so it ended up being, you know, this conflict. But with Sauron, you don't really know. You're like, you don't know what his motivations are. You don't know why he does what he does. I guess just cause he was a, like, apprentice of Morgoth or whatever. So I don't know how he would feel about Tom. I think if he is Morgoth, he wouldn't like Tom because Tom is beyond his power. I feel like he wouldn't like him. But if Sauron has some other side to him. Oh, and check it out. Those little stones, those gems on the front of the forge, the furnace that I saw before, they're not glowing. I thought they would glow when we lit the forge. I thought they were mithril. Oh well. Alright guys, we did it! We crafted the Shazaknaman, and there's nothing else here at this forge for me to craft, so we're gonna go back to the Doro base. We're gonna make ourselves a home. We're gonna get comfortable. And I think next stream, which is Monday? Monday. I think we might kill a dragon. I think we just might take out a dragon on Monday. I'm getting a little tired. I would be willing to push forward tonight, but I don't need to. And I'm also feeling a little sleepy. So we're gonna wrap it up here. Okay, cool. Oh, I took the spear to the... It's fine. It's fine in the end. Okay, so the spear is at the Desolation base. We know that. I'm gonna make some food. Oh, he's exhausted too. Okay, let's make some good food. I probably won't be able to sleep. If you are, quotes... Let's make some crumb cake. If you are too hungry, the game will not let you sleep. So what I'm gonna do is snack on a tiny little mushroom. Instead of eat like a ration that's more valuable than that. I'm just gonna get a little mushroom so I can sleep. And then I'm gonna eat cake for breakfast. Because who doesn't want to eat cake for breakfast? Crumb cake. Oh, it's so funny. It's probably made of meat. It's probably some British thing made of meat. Okay. So I'm not starving. I'm well rested. Fully equipped. Friendly reminder, in the Red Horn load, whoops, as far as our checklist goes, our broken statues unlocked the Gondolin shield, which is a beautiful piece of equipment, but again, I'm not a shield player, so I'm not going to craft that or anything. But we didn't build a new base camp. I don't know if you guys feel like we've come to a place in the Red Horn load where it would make sense to build a base camp. You can build one wherever the heck you want, wherever it feels right. There's obviously not a outpost of Balin over there. But, I don't know. I just haven't... I never feel the need to build a base beyond the Desolation. So we didn't do that. But we repaired the statues, unlocked our shield recipes. I don't believe there's a Muznakan chest. We haven't found any carvings other, like, after Telkar. Telkar was in the Dworodelf. I haven't seen... Actually, sorry, he's in the Desolation. Wait. Yeah, Desolation. Funden, I think, is in the Dworodelf. So Telkar here in the Desolation was the last one. I haven't seen any new Muznakan carvings of new name since then. Ranger camps? I don't think there could be a ranger camp in the Red Horn load. It might be worth it to run around. We have kind of broken through the map for the most part, looking for that star medal and also looking for the orc outpost, or the stronghold rather. I didn't see a ranger camp, but I haven't been really good on the ranger camps for this playthrough, so it probably ran right past it, as I typically do. I don't honestly know if there's a ranger camp in the Red Horn. We can look for one if we want to. Collect materials for new recipes. That's all we've been doing. We've been collecting star metal. We've been collecting mithril. We've been collecting all this stuff, right? So check that off the list. Restore the forge. We relit the Mithril Forge today, and we cleared the orc stronghold. So as far as our checklist in the Red Horn load, ranger camp ? I don't feel strongly that there is one. We also haven't found any additional ranger pages. Same argument for the Muznakan. I haven't seen any new carvings, and I haven't come across any new pages for the Red Horn location. So there's a good chance there's not a ranger camp or a Muznakan chest in the Red Horn. And we're pretty close to endgame, you guys, so it would make sense that there wouldn't be any in the immediate area. We have other priorities, right? So all we have left that we know we need to do is kill the dragon. So let's take a look, actually, because I made the sword, or I made the spear. So let's see what the game is telling us we need to do. So find the dragon's hoard. So we have to find the dragon. Pretty obvious. Kill the dragon. Exciting. Easy, I'm sure. Reseal the wards. So this was unlocked when we went to the orc stronghold. You guys saw all that shadow pumping out of the middle of the room. Clear the area, that's the stronghold, and find a way to reseal the wards around the Well of Shadow. So that kind of basin of shadow, that's considered the Well of Shadow. So we now have an official objective. We have to figure out how to seal that up. So the implication here is that we have to do something special. Doesn't seem like a new Durin's Lamp is going to cut it, right? So we got to figure out what this means, figure out a way to seal it, okay? So we did see Durin's monument over there, but we needed not only granite, but we needed a adamant hammer, which we do not have. And we have not unlocked a recipe for an adamant hammer either. That wasn't in a ruin statue or anything like that. So this adamant hammer is a mystery. We needed to rebuild the Durance Monument, but more importantly, we needed to rebuild the the Bridge of Khazad Dûm. So that's something we need to look for, we need to find. So the adamant hammer, the dragon situation. These are our priorities for our next stream. So on Monday, we will pick it back up from here, and we will make it happen. I don't know why I don't have my girl up. I don't know why I don't have her up. We've opened up all kinds of appendices. We've encountered new creatures. We've encountered new ingredients, food ingredients and stuff. So that's all in there. And we unlocked more building recipes by crafting that star metal hammer that we crafted that we still haven't needed. The game has not been like, hey, you got to use the star metal hammer for this. So it is what it is, right? It is what it is. We unlocked our recipes. That's what matters. Sauron was admirable. His name is Myron to help create the first shape of the world. His name was Melkor. I think Myron or Mayron might have been a name for him when he was in Middle Earth, but when he was singing the song with the other Valar to create the world in the first creation, he was referred to as Melkor. Keep it for Monday, absolutely. Good night, Captain. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't. There is one here. You don't think there is one here? LOL. Yeah, I don't think so either. So easy. It's just a dragon. No big deal. No big deal. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. All right. I appreciate you guys. Hey, VOD watchers. I appreciate you guys getting all the way through the stream if you have. Appreciate the views, the likes, the subs, anything you want to contribute to the channel is greatly appreciated. Hope you're enjoying the playthrough. I hope I'm dropping the knowledge to just help you guys get through. It's like I'm too annoyed sometimes with what this game doesn't tell you. I don't particularly find it cute or mysterious. I find it like you're stopping me from playing the game because you're not telling me what to do. So spoiler alert, you find Mithril in the darkest deeps and the game's not going to tell you that. And to be fair, it's me and I might have missed something really obvious that the game told you, showed you or something. But I've played campaign so many times, probably taken it for granted after the first one that I just knew what to do. But I might have missed something, but for the most part, I really don't think it's obvious. It doesn't tell you. I remember being very frustrated. So don't get frustrated. The Mithril is down in the darkest deeps. Just prepare. Make that Dawnbreak ale so you don't take despair damage. And prepare for a fight. Or prepare to flee. Set yourself up successfully to get the f*** out of there. Or prepare to fight a nameless beast, which is really cute and awkward, but very dangerous at the same time. So appreciate you, Cursed, Captain. We had Aura, we had Kathleen, we had Axebeard, we had, I believe is it Thunder Striker? Can't remember the username. We had a couple of others in here. Very nice to meet you. Thank you for so many popping into the live chat and saying hello. Yeah, that's it. That's everything I've got for you. So I'll see you guys on Monday. Have a really good weekend. Do something fun. Do something good for yourselves. And I'll see you next time. Until then, bye!